指揮官、この検診結果は初めて見ますが、もしかしてうっかり片付けてしまったのですか？はあ、この結果による真面目な期間が長く続くことを願います。
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Xantos Vice here. We are back with some more Punishing Grey Raven. I hope you guys had a great day today. But we last left off, we continued with the main story yet. It's getting pretty interesting, I'm not gonna lie. With the whole mystery of like, is it Melano, is it Aisling, or is it like both of them are working together in tandem? Because it's like, they clearly want Liv, but it's like, what's the point? And again, it's like, we still haven't really resolved how it has to do with the whole evolution thing and the mind. Because again, clearly there's been like information here that they shouldn't have had. Is it just like the spider was already set, like they had already been stalking us for a while, and then they just used that information against us for this? I'm not exactly sure. So I've yet to really ascertain what's going on. But we do know Liv is the main priority at the very least. And after finally getting through, we finally found Liv, because when we thought we actually left, we actually didn't. I actually do like how it actually kind of played out on our heads a bit. But it's like, at the same time, it's like, it looks like it's Melano, but it's like, at the same time, it's like, she's been doing good. It like, kind of like seemed pretty natural to me, but still can't really get a good read on her. So hopefully, we'll be able to finish the story today, so then, we don't have to do an extra stream for like, just the smaller stuff, so. And yes, I did finally pull Liv after, getting enough of the black cards to get it. And the, what's it called? These extra ticket things. These ones. Yeah, because I did like some of the trial stuff and everything to get more event construct R&D tickets, and that's how come I was able to make up for not having enough black cards, because I'm not doing that, okay? It's like, there are possibly other characters I could do that for much later, but not at this point. And yeah, I only have her at basic, because I only just got her. I'll improve her later, okay? I'll do it later, but it's not the main priority right now, whereas like, I'm just focusing on the main story here. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue where we left off. I mean, there is a big chunk of it left, but hopefully we can speed through this today. But yeah, where we left off, Liv is still kind of trapped in this illusion that the enemy has crafted for her, in order to like keep her trapped there forever. Night falls heavily over the conservation area. The blanket of quiet broken only by the slow sweeping lights of the patrol team. Alright, and somehow we're caught up in it because we're trying to save Liv from it, but it's not that simple. So I guess we connected with her mind again, and we just sunk into the illusion. And now we're just trying to like break free from it. In the tent behind the medical station, a pot steams on a small stove. Okay, I'm just gonna skip over these like overly emphasized things, because again, it's like, we went through so much story last time and only one thing of action. So it's like, I'm trying to move past that and just focus on like getting through the story. Because don't get me wrong, I'm a guy of detail too. Like, don't get me wrong. But it's like, can we focus on the main thing? At the heart of 10, settled deep within her carefully woven nest, nurture her sense. In the center, she senses everything in this world. Oh yeah, and basically now Liv's kind of under the impression that she was always human and not a construct. Because I guess by getting rid of that sense of like she's been a construct, she wouldn't be able to set herself apart from reality. By now, the meeting should be over. Those two refugees who escaped Conservation Area 375 after they woke up. And that's enough. Let's call it a day. Just like that, it's over. you haven't even said anything. The meeting is over. That's all for today. It's already past office hours. But this morning you were the one asking to extend patrol hours. But now it's past office hours. With no room for debate, the conservation area supervisor begins ushering people firmly from the room. I'm sure your families are waiting for you at home, probably with dinner ready. We're done here. But no more discussion. And so the utterly bewildered commandant was unceremoniously sent home. That's better. A true happy dinner requires the whole family to be gathered. Silken web trembles, gently smoothing away the anomaly the human commandant has sensed. By the time the commandant reaches the front door, the subconscious has already been seriously rewoven. The door closes gently behind them, sealing the scene. This is almost perfect nest. Safe, warm haven designed to nurture a child. Provides not only ample sustenance, but also two. Anna carefully peers through the window, bathed in the warm golden light from within. Liv laid a steaming gruel from a pot. Aisling, the child engrossed in a shadow puppet game, with the newly returned commandant, the kind of simple, profound play only humans can truly understand. But also two family members who can give her human love. And this is perfect. Drawing her consciousness back to its core, Melina slowly opens her eyes. Understanding the human mind is a fundamental skill for the psychologist. Crafting worlds that ensnare others in blissful delusion is a far more advanced art. What makes Melina special is the paradox at her very core, her unique power that allows her to master the latter, while that very same nature prevents her from ever truly comprehending the former. After that, a series of medical incidents related to the psychologist Generation 2 occurred in rapid succession. It wasn't until the authorities dismantled several units that they uncovered the base logic behind their operations. When extraction proved insufficient, the emotion consumption protocol would engage. It would directly devour the neural activity in those wavelengths. Once these signals of neural activity are devoured, the emotions that govern briefly vanish from the human experience. But it doesn't matter. There are other ways to achieve the same end. Whereas in reality, she's engineered a minor incident, the kind they face routinely, forcibly separate the pair. It's a simple, reliable way to put them on edge. Then, within the second layer, she seeded obvious anomalies. A little clumsy foreshadowing here, a bit of deliberately poor acting there, all carefully framed to lead them to one inevitable conclusion. You've fallen into a trap. Finally, she's revealed the deliberately placed crack in the illusion itself. Then their shattered mirror reunites Staver. I see. So the more they try to get out of the trap, the more they're actually digging themselves in. Okay. I can buy that, because again, it's that way of kind of like sinking the minds into something else. But it's like, what is it sinking their minds into? Because Icing's supposed to be human, right? Well, we've been able to confirm it's like something else entirely. I'm not sure. Or like, are we like sinking to like a quantum supercomputer? Or a different version of Gestalt? Or is this an illusion that's like within Melina's mind? I don't know how that works. That's right. Melina's gaze pierces through the void, settling on a small figure standing between the pair. Oh wait, no, that wouldn't be the case, because we saw, what's it called? We saw Liv's actual body in the real world, so it wouldn't be the case that they're placing this on a computer or something like that. So I guess it's just like they're syncing the minds, right? And then creating like a dream world. Skilled hunter never allows prey to escape her web. She always prepares contingencies. She can reconnect with the Church of Machina for her child. She can also hunt a construct from Babylonia for her child. Oh! So she can connect with the Church of Machina. Well, I guess because she did have a connection with Arcana, she'll get the child what she wants, no matter what that might be. I see. So that's what her intentions are. But again, why did she select us of all people? That's what I'm curious about. I guess because Liv is the most compatible with this, like not only with a new frame, but like also with a mind that's like not perfectly intact, considering her mind migraine, possibly. Just in your clothes and lifting the pot from the stove, Melanie leaves the tent. Stage is set. Now it's time to play her part. Gently knocks on the door to the place called home. Melna, what brings you here at this hour? I made some hot soup. I thought you might like some. Perfect timing. You're just about to eat. Come in and join us. The door to home swings open, welcoming her inside. The room is clean and tidy, even coat draped casually over the coat rack. The dining table, steam rises from freshly served bowls. Gentle murmur of conversation between adults and child drifts on the evening air. So, what's a grassland? Two of them browse through colorful images on the terminal. Plain covered with lots of grass. I've never seen a grassland before. If we ever get the chance, we could go see one together. Clinking of bowls and plates creates a harmonious symphony. Malna lowers her gaze. She too is almost losing herself in the peace of this life. But she mustn't allow herself to. As a child rushes to the table, excitedly examining the fruit platters she and Liv prepared together. After patiently guiding the child to wash her hands, Liv helps her settle into their chair. Well then, thank you for having me. A warm, gentle smile graces Melina's lips. She's both an exceptional psychologist and the most patient of hunters. For her child's sake, she has tirelessly woven her web, waiting with infinite patience for her prey to finally arrive. If the child desires it, and if Melina has it, she'll hold nothing back. The clock hands spin with a languid purpose, as if time itself is crystallized in the amber of this long autumn. Here the people live by the sun's river, working from dawn till dusk. News of hetero creature attacks on other conservation areas felt like distant thunder, a worry for others. Only the handful of refugees who have fled here for sanctuary watch the horizon with uneasy eyes. For them, Conservation Area 368 is more than a home. It's a hidden paradise, nestled safely in the mountains deep in grace, until that day. On an afternoon no different from any other, the hetero creatures surged from the mining area without warning. Hetero creatures? But we have a filter. Is it not working? The news that the hetero creatures live script loosens. Research papers scattered across the floor. We don't know. The system shows it's operational, but they've already breached the outer perimeter. Wonder why though? Is it just information on the memory of the corrupted is altering the solution? Alright, let's stay calm. What's the current situation? The patrol team has set up a defensive line under Xanthus' command, but we don't know how long it can last. I'll go check the filter. CPF is completely functional. But Liv doesn't understand why she recognizes its internal architecture. She can state with absolute certainty that the unit before is intact. Its core is stable. Every component is operating within nominal parameters. From her vantage point atop the filter, Liv watches in horror as Header creatures hurl themselves against the patrol team's defensive line. Even with Xanthus' seasoned combat experience bolstering their ranks, their firepower is being overwhelmed. But the patrol team, they're still out there. Liv rushes forward and her body reacts with a soldier's instinct. The construct's ingrained training. Eyes wide in shock. Wish she be human, possess such a thing. There's no time. Seal the gates. Hey, Liv! The white bird taking flight, Liv slips through the gates and darts toward the distant battlefield. Nimbly dives behind the barrier, screaming that name. Blood and fire flood her vision. Soldiers roar, the wounded shriek. The ensuing chaos, long buried memories surge. Not from her mind, but from the scorched depths of her mind. Stay calm. Don't give up yet. Why are you out here alone? Everyone else is pulled back. I'm here to take you all back. Your leg is fractured. Please try not to move. Let me take care of this for you. Better creatures howl across the abandoned battlefield. And again she calls out that one precious name, turning to every wounded soldier she finds. She saved many lives. Please don't forget to apply pressure to the wound for the next 30 seconds. Stay strong. Someone's waiting for you to come home. She crawls forward, keenly searching for any sign of life in sight. Yet, the one life that matters most remains lost to her. Driven by desperation, she rises from her cover, risking detection. Stares toward the horizon. Blinding light floods her vision. All the faces around her blur and run together like an absurd dream. The visual module glitches, its focus shuddering in and out before snapping back to clarity. There on the very front line, the human command lies fallen, fate the terrifying unknown. Several other creatures advance slowly toward the unconscious human. Behind her cover, Liv's trembling fingers close around the cold grip of a handgun. Should this feel familiar? She should know how to aim. Or should she know how to aim? How to kill? Fragments of memory collide, merging into a vast chaotic nebula of thoughts. Then pulls the trigger and the header creature crumbles to the ground. At some point, the soldiers she rescued are formed up behind her. Coordinated gunfire now weaving a protected perimeter around her. Navigating through the chaos, she races toward her commander without a moment's hesitation. The other creature's assault subsides. The conservation area slowly reopens its gates. The rescued wounded in tow, Liv carries the unconscious commander on her back to the sanctuary of their home. Inside, Liv dampens the handkerchief and gently presses it to the human's forehead. The neural pathways are damaged. Waking up would be nearly impossible. The conservation area's only doctor puts away the diagnostic device. I'm sorry, Liv. Oh, is that why that happened? Because she tried to eliminate the potential where the commander could have come back to his senses, right? Because he would still have to handle that even in the illusion. The other creature's attack came without warning. A sudden nightmare that's brief yet terrifyingly real. The only evidence left is blood staining the conservation area's perimeter. The creatures vanished as mysteriously as they appeared. The remaining patrol members scoured the mining area and found nothing. No one knows where they came from or where they went. Day 7 after the battle. Push the window open and fresh air floods the room, cutting through the thick scent of medicine. Your last memory is the grotesque claws of a hetero creature. After the explosion of sudden pain, your consciousness is finally torn from your body. You feel the vision suddenly lurches skyward. Some unbearably long dream grinds on, unbroken by your unconscious state. Ow. The sky above you suddenly cracks open. A white bird soars through, carrying a storm in its wake. In those chaotic clouds, Liv's memory glimmer and shine. At this peculiar vantage point, you begin to read Liv's memories. When Liv switched to the new frame, it demanded a lengthy adaptation period of syncing her consciousness with the new data. During that time, the two of you were virtually inseparable. You undertook a series of simple missions side by side and found a rare, almost peaceful rhythm in the quiet between them. There was only 1 week left until the adaptation period was over. On the second to last set of frame data that needs submission, Liv carefully reviewed the detailed readings of her new frame. Compatibility is stable. The new data framework is running smoothly. Mine's overall performance has increased by about 5.47%, which is 0.68% higher than last time. There were a few minor fluctuations after the new dataset was activated. Peak was around 1.46%. Did they identify the cause this time? Let me see. No, the report doesn't say. But it does note that minor mind fluctuations are within expected parameters for a new frame. Within expected parameters? It's okay, really. Remember having the same kind of readings when I switched to the Imperia frame. That was different. The initial development of the Imperia frame used rather extreme approaches. But this current frame... Hope this frame can carry you into the future. Future. His fingers still over the terminal. I'm on the cloud, you see your own form reflected in her eyes. Then she smiled, realigning a dying galaxy. Spring breeze coaxing bugs to green. Infinite tenderness, she reached out and smoothed a wrinkle from your shoulder. Have you ever thought about the future, Commandant? I mean, the distant one. Of course. What does that future look like to you, Commandant? The future, huh? Yeah, I worked for years to end the war, but when suddenly faced with a question, only one thing came to mind. Go down to the surface and do something? That's the idea. By then, the surface will need to be rebuilt from scratch. Could help humanity do something. That sounds wonderful. When the time comes, I'd like to go down to the surface with you, Commandant. Once we saved up enough, we could even build a house. Everyone could live together. What about you, Liv? What do you think? I want to stay with Grey Raven. With you, Commandant. The man said almost immediately. Believing this was an answer she thought about many times before. What will we do together? What comes after? I thought about that too. Winslow flashed a playfully mischievous smile. I thought that if the war ended, Babylonia wouldn't disband the task force. We just transitioned to a reconstruction work. We could choose quieter missions then, like helping to cultivate plants. The wars lasted so long, it must have been so hard on the ecosystem. Or maybe we could join the WGAA and help the archaeological team. Excavating Golden Age ruins sounds like fascinating work too. And if we could truly retire someday? I thought about this as well. Maybe we could open a bakery. I'd make the pastries, Lucia could manage the register, and they could prepare the drinks. What about me? You would be our official taste tester, of course. Sounds awesome. Right? I think so too. You worked so hard for so long, Commandant. When that day comes, you should just rest and relax. Maybe we could find a conservation area with a nice view. Oh, but by then they'll probably be called cities again, won't they? We could find a city with a nice view to settle down in. Maybe keep a few little animals? We could go shopping together, take walks, and on rainy days we could stay in, make some pastries, and watch an old movie. So the glimmered in Liv's eyes as she meticulously envisioned every possible scenario. And every single one, the human commandant was standing by his side. But beneath the clouds, Liv is losing her commandant. Turned to home, she still greets out of habit, but the human who would always welcome her back is now. Okay, interesting. After injecting the nutrient solution to the device, it falls silent for a moment. She raised her hand and gently caressed the human's forehead. My mind is getting foggy too. How many days has it been since your coma? She presses her lips together, blinking as she fights back the tears. Firmly takes the human's hands in her own. I've been afraid of my own life fading, Commandant. But you? What am I supposed to do? Sob catches in her throat, words barely a whisper. And as her tears fall, one drop against the human's wrist. The door creaks softly. Deep into the night, the conservation area lies in perfect silence. Its patrol lights now hidden behind the mountains. Liv stands beside the dining table, moving the vacant air of the sleepwalker. Memory of the commander coming home feels as if it happened only a moment ago, in a blink of an eye. The neglected white curtains billow like specters in the darkness, the fabric whispering a mournful dirge in the night wind. She remembers the human's name, gaze fixed on an empty doorway, as if waiting for a miracle, as if calling a soul to return. The world doesn't pause for a single human. The sun rises as always. So Liv continues her daily routine to conservation area, as if nothing had happened. She works, conducts some research, returns home to care for Icing and a comatose human. Liv? Yeah, we're here to pick up this month's nutritional solution. This month's... right. The nutritional solution. Of course. Still the same dosage as before. Alright. Anna efficiently prepares the form, but she hands it over, her movement falters. Here. I was just thinking. He's been comatose for quite some time now. When I last visited, the vitals were almost negligible. Are you certain you still wish to keep caring for a patient in this condition? I believe that is a personal matter, not a medical one, Dr. Melano. I'm sorry. I don't mean to overstep. It's just caring for a patient like this at home for so long. Searching for the most delicate words. For Icing, won't it be tough for her too? I know you're hurting, Liv. For Icing's sake, perhaps it's time to think about moving forward. That's not within your professional purview, Dr. Melano. I require the standard ration of life supports nutrients. Please provide me with the amount specified in the form. Thank you. My apologies. Yeah, because, that was the same thing again as, before, right? Because Melano thought that with some good-natured people, they can be happy. But, unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. Because, again, the bond initially started with the two of them. That's when it was at, the emotion between the two was at its highest. Unfortunately, Icing is second to them. So it's if you try to take command from Liv or vice versa, it'd be hard to think that it's as long as they have Icing, it's fine. Not that that's wrong or anything, but it's just things can be unpredictable, especially with human emotions. It's there's never a guaranteed answer all the time for everybody. Can't have a solution by herself. Liv offers a quiet thanks to Melano and leaves the medical station. Anna watches Liv's retreating figure for a long moment and lets out a barely audible sigh. Does she still remember that human? Her mind remains in disarray. Logically, she should have forgotten everything by now. No one should be able to escape the illusions woven by its power. I don't know why she still remembers that human either. It's fine. That is precisely why she's worried of being my mother. So your decision is made. Of course. Always from the void, whispers were in ethereal lightness. I've already claimed the consciousness shards of that human, of Xanthos. I will claim her too. I will make her and her mind truly mine. Beyond the fog, her eyes begin to shimmer with a covetous golden light. Mind. What exactly do you want to do with her mind? I don't know, but I want it. What of another, mine? No. Greedy singular desire swells within those golden pupils. Only hers. It must be hers. Anna lets out a gentle sigh. If this is truly what you want. Her finger stands through the air, and the very fabric of the space begins to unravel, peeling away layer by layer of unreality. torn celestial current looms a colossal spiderweb. Contracts layer by layer, the strands coalescing and thickening into a surging red tide. So it shall be, Iceling. Whatever you desire, I will give it to you. Demand an indelible regret. The red tide descends on schedule. A voracious crimson shroud that smokes the mountain's nestled conservation area. Caught completely off guard, the patrol team loses half its members in an instant. Now Conservation Area 368 stands isolated. Like a solitary manor trapped in a blizzard, utterly cut off from any hope of rescue. You've lost contact with all surrounding conservation areas. She fires the paces in frantic circles across the central plaza. What do we do now? Serum stocks are gone. We don't even have a reserve of protective suits. She stands motionless in the swirling chaos. Her, the scene feels staged. People around her feels like actors in a play, frequently performing their prescribed roles of desperation, as if they're all waiting, sure to step into the spotlight and play her part. The girl with blue hair takes gently and lifts silver. The figure seems to hesitate for a fraction of a second. It doesn't stop at the sound of her desperate shattered cries. Red tide suddenly moves up like a leviathan, its crest curving into an impossible towering arc. It lunges forward, fingers stretching, straining, pushing nothing but the empty air where the human's clothing had just been. The figure is gone, instantly, utterly engulfed by the crashing tide of crimson. Commandant? You're so violent it feels physical, seizes her mind. It's a blizzard, shock of 10,000 needles. Fingers go instantly deathly cold. She screams a raw, gut-wrenching sound torn from her core. But the red tide offers no answer. Simply recedes, its waves lapping differently against the shore. It shouldn't be this way. Nib, stay calm. You have to stay calm. And remember you still have Iceling. Ella's voice is strained, as a discomfort feeling futile as she offers it. Iceling? It turns toward the child aside, a hollow look in her eyes. The child, oblivious to the danger of a red tide projection, lets out a gleeful cheer as she darts through the forest with adult legs. It's headlong into the red tide. Absolute suffocating silence crashes down upon the conservation area. Slowly, mechanically, it rises to her feet. Anna's hand shoots out, a futile gesture. For movement, the very dust motes hang frozen. Time itself seems to stretch to a brittle endless moment. As everyone in the conservation area turns their heads in mechanical unison, a chaotic, staticky buzzing swells. One is stopped dead immediately. Red tide, Iceling is deconstructing, for it dissolves like clay and water, only to be remolded by the tide. Red tide's delirious whispers coil through the air, and then another figure begins to rise beside the child. There's no face, no defining features. Its silhouette is a scar upon Liv's soul. shape she knows all too well. The child's voice, once innocent, now twisted into something grotesque as it echoes from within the red tide. Raising speak through confusion. Beside her, the humanoid figure instantly collapses as if foreshadowing an inevitable end. Tears well in the eyes of the child denied her lover. She realizes the liver will not come closer, her confusion shatters into heart-wrenching wails. The weeping amplifies, pressing through the crimson medium as the red tide swells, climbing steadily higher. She lowers her gaze, veiling the profound sorrow within her eyes. The red tide laps hungrily at the soul, its leading edge, nearly reaching her ankles. "It's you, isn't it?" Lets out a quiet sigh. "Mom?" The red tide projection murmurs, small hands reaching for lip. "I'm here. Xanthos is here. Let's be together forever. It's you, isn't it, Iceling? Since the very beginning, it's always been you." The red tide rustles at her feet, crimson waves churning as if brewing a new storm. Liv doesn't flinch. She's always done. She kneels, meeting the projection at eye level. Expression holds no fear, only profound bottomless sadness. It's not the reaction anticipated. After losing her family, child, should she be terrified? Should she be furious? Should she be shattered by grief? His voice falters like a child denied a treat. Projection freezes, its wailing dying into utter bewilderment. Why isn't she like the humans from Melino's memories? Why doesn't she rush headlong into the red tide, desperate to join her perished loved ones? Ah, right. Because again, that's the mindset of a human, right? But as us in the Babylonia, our perspective is different. So unfortunately, we're not the right people for this. "Don't you love me? Don't you love Xanthos?" "Of course I love Commandant. And you too. Perhaps for a while I truly let myself get lost in the warmth you created. You must have worked hard. Would you like to eat something first?" Okay, on this. I thought she was actually saying it. Though the world is an illusion, the memories they've shared together are real enough. "You do? But why? Why did I wait until now to expose your charade? Of course it's because..." The sky shatters, piece by piece, giving way to reveal a horrifying crimson void. Waves of red tide surge even higher, now pouring down from the broken heavens. "I want to catch you." His gaze is steady, fixed on Iceland. "I need to know who created this place, and who wants." "Wants Commandant and me dead." Thunder cracks, violent and final, shake the very air. The world freezes in this moment. The red tide projection shatters. The false sky dissolves as a monster's crimson wave erupts through it, sending the illusion crashing down in a rain of nothing. If thus are handed to a surging red tide, instantly the infection crawls like venom from her fingertips. "All this time, I suspected everyone. I went through every possible ending in my mind. I just didn't want to believe that it was really you." Red tide creeps greedily up her arm, where some whisper tried to evade her chaotic mind. "This is what you wanted, isn't it? Then, come see for yourself." As the last of the false illusions devoured by the red tide, his fingers closed firmly around something solid within. Clothstone. The grave of Commandant's clothstone. They one once tied firmly around her own wrist. "Come and see the thing you want, what it truly is." The lotus wheel slices a fierce silver scar through the air, striking toward the heart of the red tide. finally out of this damn illusion. The Lotus Weaver shatters the illusion, before striking directly at Melanie. The Weaver had been hiding in her own web, spinning this elaborate fantasy. Caught completely off guard, she reels. Shockwave of pain reverberates through her, setting every silken thread in her web trembling violently. Overhead, the sky itself falls. The illusion peels away like brittle, inked paper. Dissolving clouds you, the silent observer of Liv's life, only just as the illusion crumbles around you. Liv. Outside the process of sensation of falling, you seize the opportunity within the fracturing illusion to locate Liv's mind. In her mind, clouds part to reveal the sun as that seed begins to sprout. The guiding star rests with brilliant light as she firmly grasps your hand. The illusion collapses with a thunderous roar. Howling winds rush past as you fall endlessly into the void, holding onto each other tightly against the chaos. How did this happen? Child, perhaps it's still right to call her Aisling, watches the falling pair, confusion accompanied by a sharp hot rage. Doesn't she love me? Why wouldn't she give me everything she has? Like her nurturer did. Aisling, come to me. Don't stray too far. It's dangerous out there. Aisling, I'll give you a home. A safe place where nothing can hurt you. Anything you want, anything I can give you. Why? The red tide arrives, coalescing into razor-sharp claws that lunge desperately after the two falling figures. Didn't you say you loved me? Why do you pull away when I want to hold you? Effortlessly, the shadowy presence slips into Liv's mind. Meets no resistance, as if she had laid all the defenses bare. You already know what I want. Let me have a taste of your mind, Mom. She's off to imagine what Liv's mind would be like. Perhaps an endless field of flowers, as vibrant and softly chaotic as an oil painting. She dreamed of its taste too. She's certain it would be rich and comforting as maple syrup that Liv once let her taste, sweet and warm like the autumn sunlight. Whatever its form, she's sure it would be built on the warmest, most beautiful things. Dad's expecting too much. As Aisling touches Liv's mind, a cascade of light floods her vision. A shiver of pure childlike anticipation fills her widening eyes. The thrill of a new toy finally within reach. Then, she opens her eyes and a crimson tide floods her vision. How? The world convulses, as the sharp fragments of memory whirl in a blinding storm, blotting out the sky. Countless moments intertwine with a ceaseless, buzzing chorus of lamented screams. Thorns wail from the bleeding soil and murky waves of earth merge with the crimson sea, coalescing into grotesque, despairing human shapes. Mom? What is this? Aisling's leg gave out and she collapsed to the ground. UFM Mellow's consciousness, a repository for countless human sufferings, never witnessed a landscape of such pure horror. It shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be like this. Mine should be a tranquil sea, a sweet dream. It can't be this. This has to be an illusion. It must be. Yeah, unfortunately, that's thinking too optimistically. Like, we're the Grey Ravens. You have no idea what kind of hell we've been through to get to this point. Like, seriously. Like, it'd be nice to have that kind of optimism, but when you face terror, despair, and tragedy over and over, it's hard. You're lucky if you can, but scars don't go away like that. That's the reality. Especially even more so for probably like seasoned veterans and such. Because again, it's like they've experienced those things. That will always be a part of it, no matter how long it takes or they try to push it aside. Because it's still a part of their life. Or at least that's what I would think. Because again, it's like, I can't say, like, out of experience, obviously. Because I could never, like, really imagine how it would feel. But just in my interpretation from how they're describing it. She dances frantically through the Crimson Sea, recklessly unleashing her power in all directions, turning a chaotic environment to utter pandemonium. And a clear cry pieces the cacophony. A white bird with blood-stained wings and a wary gaze descends, so purity dashed through this hellscape. You hid your real mind from me. I want it. Can you give it to me? This is my mind. The white bird shifts into her human form, a silver-haired woman standing serene upon the turbulent sea. This has to be an illusion. It must be. Why didn't I feel any of this when we were at home? Because we don't pass our burdens to our family. Am I not your family, Mom? Refers to its usual pretense, as glistening with manufactured tears. Family. It's not someone you pick to serve your own desires. That isn't what a real family is. You only care about getting what you want. You picked Melano. You picked me. And you even picked Commandant. We're nothing but dolls you picked to play with. That isn't what a real family is. Yeah, if anything, Liv would know more of a definition about it, considering she's been through a lot with her family. Remember what I told you? It's not good to ask for things without restraint, Aisling. A good child should learn to control their desires. It's part of growing up healthy and strong. But Mom, haven't you been lying to me too? It seems I'll have to be bad then. I will get what I want, no matter the cost. Shadows silently creep across Liv's mind. Elsewhere, the endless fall seizes with a gentle embrace. The hurricane winds that lash your cheeks soften to a gentle drizzle. Suffocating plunge slows, then stills. It's as if you have settled into a bed of soft clouds, consciousness cradled and safe, find solid ground once more. You open your eyes to a tranquil lake. Peach-orange twilight stains the sky like melting silk. A formation of graceful birds wheels overhead, their songs weaving through the quiet air. This place. She stands on the lake's surface not far away, smiling at you. This is your mind? The place looks so different from your last memory that you wonder for a moment if you're still in an illusion. It takes a stray strand of hair behind her ear, gaze drifting away. Keeps the tone deliberately light. It's a safe zone created within my mind, just like what the rodent squad did. Azamat told me that dataset could help alleviate the symptoms affecting your mind. He wasn't lying. This small sanctuary exists because of it. Oh, I see. Right. Yeah, because this is supposed to be like a special thing, right? But it's like supposed to just be limited, isn't it? Ever since we arrived at the conservation area, or maybe when we entered the mine, I can't quite remember. But something's been lurking there, affecting my mind. At first we blamed the minerals. Is it Aisling? Before accepting that, I was avoiding the possibility, deliberately and subconsciously. Melano was the obvious one, but now that I think about it, Aisling was always hiding in her shadow. Yeah, because that's what I meant, like, the only thing I could think of, like, more than likely, based on how they were acting, is like, if both were a part of it. But Melano did seem to act truthful in a good number of times, so it was like, it's not like she was completely lying, like, how much she cared for Aisling and everything. That's why I figured, since, like, Aisling's kind of like the center of the world now, or supposed to be, I figured it's like they could be working together, one doing it for the other's benefit. Again, I just couldn't really get, like, a clear confirmation of that. I didn't think Aisling would have a total 180 after. What exactly is she? A little girl named Aisling is shrouded in mist. Seems almost harmless. She's been present in every scene alongside Melano. not a corrupted, nor does she appear to be a hetero creature. Yeah, because that's the thing, is like, we would have detected if she was either of the two. And there's no trace of the punishing virus on her. I can't rule out that she can control it with perfect precision, but... An agent? No, that's not what matters. What matters is what her first move was to get me out of the picture. They tried to fabricate a version of you within the illusion, but it was too obvious. How was it too obvious? The mission at the mine. You mean the operation to clear the hetero creatures from the mining area, right? It's because that commandant only had memories from within the conservation area. Yeah. It's like, it seemed too neat because, again, it's like we started abandoning the rest of the world by that point. It's like their memories were starting to do the same. Because, again, like as the story went on, we didn't think about the other conservation areas. We didn't think about the rest of the world or hetero attacks around us. That didn't matter as long as it didn't affect us. Perhaps Melody and Iceland couldn't access your consciousness and memories. Probably. In the same conditions, if they could access Liv's memories, why couldn't they access yours to create a convincingly real version of you? It couldn't have been out of kindness, but they also don't seem the type to toy with their prey. So it's simply because they couldn't do it. Even though I don't understand exactly why. I think we can use this to our advantage. No. Yeah, I am kind of curious as to why that wouldn't work, because, again, they could reverse trace from Liv's mind to mine with our connection. So I don't know why they couldn't. Did we get some form of protection? Or maybe it's because technically we have the minds of two people, right? Because there's the one from the failed history, and then there's this current one now. Or could it be like an authority still possessed from our adventure with Ishmael? Or could it even have something to do with Dominic's gift? I don't know, it could literally be anything by this point. Conjecture is immediate and absolute, cutting off your unspoken plan before it can fully form. I won't let you put yourself in danger again, Commandant. I won't let you disappear from my sight, ever again. She cannot forget the whispers that haunted the long night, and the visceral anguish of watching her commander plunge into the red tide. It was the terror more profound than any mind migraine, something more desperate than 1,000 deaths. Back then, when she chose the Imperial frame and walked toward her own end, did Commander feel the same crushing agony? An echo from the past resonates through her mind. It won't happen. The plan doesn't require you to separate. Your day is correct. You should be able to help Liv resist illusions. Perhaps even. Before the dot can fully form, Liv's head snaps up, her body taut with sudden awareness. The real spider webs rain down once more. This time the lotus wheel stands ready. On his finger it digs, hooking, twisting, weaving, those countless glistening threads into her orbit. So in this forgotten corner of the mind in a silken prison. She moves with the grace of a master musician conducting a grand silent symphony. Layer upon layer of ghostly silk engulfs the blades. While waves of nightmare crash over you in a relentless suffocating time. So you plummet into a desolate wasteland. If you even catch your breath, countless grotesque corrupted search for the cracked earth, shambling toward you. With wordless coordination, you fall into place, then you're back to back in the fence. Before you complete a horror, the ground itself betrays you. Quicksand beneath your feet yawns open like a massive hungry maw. In an instant, the scene shifts. Walk along the desolate shoreline now. See your eyes, a countless hetero creature search from the depths. A tidal wave moves over you. Suddenly you're trapped in a mountain valley. Hard wind whipping stinging snow into your faces. No, this isn't working. Nestled within her web, she watches the two figures struggle forward through heavy snow. Mind connection is far stronger than she ever imagined. Subtle twitch of her fingers, and she once again borrows Iceling's power. The illusion abruptly unfolds, painting her spider threads with a mesmerizing ethereal glow. Ah, I see. They're sharing their powers together for this. Yeah, because I was like, even with what Melino's doing, would she be able to create a whole dream world like that? Like, I get, like, she can kind of, like, alter emotions and feelings to a certain extent, but would that create that whole illusion? Like, to make it so surreal? But that's why. That's the other thing why I couldn't confirm, like, whether it was Icing or Melino, because there was nothing to confirm, like, how else she would have leveled up like that. Like, Ryan's an alarm rings around his schedule. I really don't want to get up. Exhaustion radiates from every bone in your body. Yesterday, you only... Yesterday? Memories of memory explode like lightning through your mind. No matter how hard you try, you can't place when any of it actually happened. Something's not right. In your consciousness, there seems to be a single thread that stretches outward, pulling you somewhere. It's raining outside. Gentle patter falls against your umbrella as you follow that strange thread forward. The image of a silver-haired girl flows through your mind once again. She the one at the other end? Silver-haired girl waves through the rain from across the stream, heading straight for you. Mine begins suddenly blazing with brilliant light. When you see her, countless memories flood your mind. You see your fingers touch, the ground splits open to a black void. Melino's using that mysterious power again. The darkness of the void, lips speak softly. Her influence is growing stronger. Don't worry, Commandant. We're almost ready to close our net. Before your conversation can finish, the next illusion descends. Powered by Icing, Melino was reckless. She used desperate, brutal fantasies to sever the tether between you. You fall into the abyss and become too corrupted. Dissolve into a sea of flowers, transformed into blossoms yourselves. Turn to a gentle breeze, you can still find your way into a single green leaf that is lit. Or to a dormant seed, you're sustained only by the rain clouds that livers become. How is this possible? How do they always find each other somehow? Still not working? But this is what I want most. You promised you would give me everything. Driven by the child's persistent pleas, Melino grows increasingly agitated. She cannot bear to fail Icing. Not again. After all, it's her Icing. The child she lost and fought so desperately to reclaim. Oh, what does that mean? Is it like what we know about Icing's existence is actually false? Like there's something else that happened? What did he expect to gain? She borrows the child's power, tirelessly weaving her web of illusions. Finally, vibration travels back along the silken threads. Confirmation that her illusion has taken hold. Sigh of relief escapes her, followed by a spark of excitement she hasn't felt in an age. Just like that day, when she found... Wait. A small figure flashing in her peripheral vision. She freezes, her fingers suspended mid-week. That's... One can hardly believe her eyes. So she approaches and gently lifts the entrance to the cold ground. Icing. After the punishing virus outbreak, she woke up. She wandered the mind tunnels for a long time. She had gorged on the negative emotions of miners and researchers, yet still couldn't find a reason for herself to live on. Yeah, so now we get to see the real memory, right? In all its glory. Just as she was about to self-destruct, devoid of any purpose, she saw the infant. She nurtured the tiny helpless thing. The child was a vision, a dream, and a redemption. She once tried to raise the child herself, but... It's Icing. Something's wrong. She won't stop crying. She's burning up. I don't know what to do. Did I almost kill her? 3 days ago, their kid didn't make it in the last Header creature attack. Just 8 years old. Shut themselves in for a whole day after. Reluctantly, she left the child at the entrance of the conservation area and then... She could only watch as the child ran back through the mine tunnels. Tears streaming, stumbling and falling until only to scramble back up again. Her eyes widened in horror, Scream dropped in her throat as she watched a small figure tumble from the heights. And then she remained alone in the sunless mine for a very long time. She would gaze at Isling's crude gravestone, whispers meant for ears that could no longer hear. Ah, so it was. So everything up to that memory was true. However, because we weren't there, she couldn't survive the cave. Damn. Aisling, if you can come back, I'll give you everything. Anything you want. Anything I can get for you. Please, be my child again. I'll give you all my love. Time lost all meaning in the deep until a rumble shattered the stillness. Till the strange infant appeared beside the gravestone. Aisling. She murmurs softly at the reflection of her mirror-like surface flashes across the threads. No, this isn't right. Spider tangles into chaotic clumps, piling into a disordered heap around her. Rage of shocked fury, Melina frantically tries to reweave the web. Perfect web meant to conceal everything. Her efforts are futile. On the other side, sharp mirror-like blades gleam with cold light, suddenly corrupting her threats. They're turning this power against me. Spider silk thread breaks. Its wake, the massive web begins to crumble. Wow, okay. So, Aisling did exist initially. However, that accident did happen. The worst case scenario. If we didn't save her. I see. That's why I kind of centered the idea of, like, us saving her. Right? Damn, still fuck those parents, though. Like, I'm not saying it's like they had to like give her unconditional love, but it's like you could have given her back to Melina or asked if someone else could take care of the child because it didn't work out the way you wanted to, you know? Like, come on, man. That's fucked up. Power from the other end of Spider Silk has grown too strong, and I can no longer maintain the dreams. Pitch black void, a sliver of daylight cracks open above you. Did it work? Hold your breath and the next illusion isn't coming. The bud of light slowly widens. We did it, Commandant. We can get out of here soon. Feel like gently cover your eyes. When you wake up again, we'll see each other in the real world. Instantly, a brilliant white light flares. Even though the shield flips tall, or even through the shield in the palm, you feel its powerful radiance. And the world collapses into darkness. Your consciousness settles gently back to your body, sensory systems confirm it, and things return to reality. Your retina is adjusted to the dimness, still inside the mind, the same place where you last found Liv. The last memory was a frantic scramble on the stone platform, gripping strange crystalline minerals as you initiate a deep mind connection with Liv. Oh, that's right, we did do that. And that's how we got stuck in this. Suddenly, a faint rustling sound comes from the edge of the platform. The child with golden eyes stands there, watching. She knows with her cold certainty that Melina has failed. For the first time, the seemingly omnipotent nurturer could not bring back the food she wanted. How could this happen? She stands at the stone platform, but utterly bewildered. Don't you love me? The stone platform, two figures are nestled closely together. The silver-haired girl's eyes are tightly shut. Weapons dispersed, woven into a protective cocoon that firmly shields you, curled within from the corruption of the surrounding minerals. Love spins itself into a cocoon, holding you securely within. In her arms, she cradles her entire world. Isn't love supposed to be like what the nurturer does? Nurturer would give her everything. Anything she wants, anything she can get for her. I don't understand. Aisling steps barefoot onto the stone platform. Bewildered, she reaches out to touch Liv. In an instant, the blade suddenly disperses, shattering the metal cocoon around the two of you. The crystals crumble with the sand, trickling down to a soft whisper. So go free from the shattered. Okay, yeah. At the edge of the stone platform, the blue-eyed girl stands poised, and reaching out to trace the crystalline minerals encasing Liv. And the dark gun barreled directly at Aisling. Santos, why? I'm not your family. It's just a fake dream over in the name of love, not a real family. Bullet strikes the dirt before her feet, spraying soil over her toes. The child flinches, recalling for the gun's dark muzzle. That isn't love. He's only using Liv, using Melano, using you. You just want our lives. The little child remains silent. He's falling. He looks wounded, but is this true sorrow? He just never carefully performed a lie. Commander. A crack pierces through the air as the mineral fractures. It is a stir. Aisling stumbles back a few steps and whirls around, fleeing down a branching tunnel. She casts one last look toward the stone platform. She's fully awake now, her weapon hovering protectively as she turns to speak to the human. She can't stand against Liv. Not now. You feel it clearly. Inspired by an inevitable catalyst, Liv's mind is suddenly filling, growing denser and more powerful. This is Liv who can counter illusions and stand against Melano, far beyond Aisling's current strength. And a human. Why can't she penetrate that person's mind even with all her power? And why? Does she feel this irresistible pull to draw near? The dim mind tunnel, Aisling runs forward barefoot. The gray insignia is a cold, hard certainty clenched in her hand. Stark contrast with the countless questions in the hollow ache in her stomach. She has all the time in the world. Someday, she will unravel every mystery. She'll grow up eventually. Okay. Okay, so I'm guessing the only reason we were the target initially was because the rodent squad was here first, right? And by that point, they had already gunned them. And then they sent the person up with information that's like, it should be confidential in Babylonia, right? Like the evolution in minds. But I don't know why the rodent squad would know about that. But then the spider was sent to what's it called? With that one guy, or that refugee who managed to sneak into Babylonia. Then it went to track us, Gray Raven. And that's how it ended up in our room, right? Is that how it all kind of played out? Like why we were selected? Someone just waking from a nightmare that frantically searches for any sign of you. I'm here, Liv. Aisling. You spots the child's silhouette in the distance. With full emotion, she snaps into combat stance, her weapon drawn and ready. The next moment, her body betrays her. A wave of dizziness sends her stumbling. She falls into your steadying arms. Easy now. You only just woke up. How's the state of your mind right now? Even with a deep mind connection, your capabilities aren't limited. You stabilize the core of Liv's mind, but the chaos clinging to its surface remains impervious to your reach. It's still chaotic on the surface, but with your connection, it's manageable. The real source of the problem has to be deeper in the mind. The minerals might be a part of it. I have a feeling there's something else going on. Right. About time we actually learned what it is. Because I am curious. Like, what's causing all this? Swiftly, Liv retrieves a mineral sample from the stone platform and sees it in a container. She does, her brow furrows. Aisling went further inside. I think there's a research lab deep in the mine that used to study these minerals. Melda mentioned that she used to work there. Oh. No, I see. Did they implant the information into that guy's mind about the researchers talking about the minerals and the mind and such? So that was true that they were researching that here, but it wasn't the main thing now. They just used it to bring them in afterwards. No, but again, it's like that would have to mean like they knew about that was important information. Because again, it's like it timed too nicely. You contact the rodent squad? I tried, but I can't get a signal through. Pull out the rudimentary map from the rodent squad. I was immediately drawn to the vast uncharted sectors ahead. Keep only marked with a daunting question mark. A rodent never ventured into the depths. The preliminary map should at least trace the initial path they took. Let's go after her. Alright. Good, finally some exploration. Jeez. Okay, this is one so far. If we can get 3 more, that'd be greatly appreciated.
この道は前方の実験室へ続いているはずです。
Okay, yeah, let's get that out of the way. Oh shit. Damn.
高校内の浮遊装置はまだ使えそうです。この隙間は狭すぎますね。
Wow.
これが使えるかもしれません。
Full jump. Whoa, what the heck? Did she just transport between places?
高校内の実験室。
What? Damn, Liv. Where you been hiding those skills all this time? Should have told me.
指揮官、危ない。予備電源があるのか。実験室のセキュリティはまだ作動していますね。
Ah, damn, I got hit. Ah, damn, I tried to move forward. Okay,
残された物資。まだ使えるものがあるかもしれません。
okay. Probably gonna get attacked here.
ここの記録装置でしょうか。
Oh.
一体
Alright,
何
these.
を記録するために。
Oh wait, hold up. Let me check this. Experiment number 1. The corporation discovered this mine. The minerals here are unusual. They might be connected to the great concept known as mind. Or to stay here and begin research on the minerals. Oh, okay, so they do have something to do with mind, the minerals. Okay. Corporation. What corporation would it be? It's not the Copperfield, right? It wouldn't be the other one of the other wealthy family. Kurno, no. I don't think it would be Actilec. I don't know. Is it just a corporation we don't know yet?
実験手帳ですね。付近にこの実験室に関する手がかりがあるかもしれません。周囲を調べてみましょう。
I'm honestly also kind of glad we dealt with doors with lasers. Because honestly, we don't really get enough of that kind of like whole spy thing. Considering it's like, we are supposed to go through like trapped places and everything and abandoned factories and stuff. So it's like, you always expect more in like that kind of security detail. So, let's actually see.
様子が変ですね。操られているような。実験室の職員でしょうか。
Like maybe it was maybe being trapped in here affected their mind, because it's kind of like for regular minds, like isn't it like the what is it, the air and stuff, or it's like the minerals in a mining shaft or whatever. It's like it would still like contaminate your body and like get into your lungs, right? Like, cause diseases and stuff if not handled properly with like the proper medication or reinforced environment, right? Am I understanding that right? Because I don't know anything about like mine work and stuff, but it's like I'm just trying to keep it like just from a environmental idea. Oh, I could heal, right? What in the heck? Oh, there's a thing here.
あの痕跡は爆発によるものでしょうか。
No, I'm trying to read what this sign says. It says something. Alright, I can heal myself. I forgot. I'm trying to see what this says. Damn it. No, I can't actually read it. Damn. that I get to learn about who this new group is. Maybe there'll be an enemy down the line like
執
Kurona.
行部隊が残した休憩用キャンプです。指揮官、少し休みましょう。
Cool, new campground. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's get a bonus ability. Fuck it.
機体の戦闘データ記録が増えてきました。
Grants a basic attack grants a signal. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'll save the rest. Just rest for a bit. Right now we can. Damn, so I didn't have to heal after all. Cool. Seriously, what kind of place is this?
指揮官、周囲を探索しましょう。手がかりによると、実験室の電源を見つける必要があ
Ah,
る
shit, I
ので
pressed the wrong button. I was like, wait, what? Am I pressing the attack button? But nope.
天の先行を受けな求めるのは新帰りなさい。苦難を超え心を澄ませます。現状はいつか見破られます。見届けなさい。これが私の意志で現状はいつか見破られます。
Here we go.
神聖へと導きます。
Alright, time for some more exploration. Let's see what we got. Seriously, it's about time I did some real exploring. The other time it's like, I barely did it for a fucking second. Oh, I can full jump here? Fuck yeah, I'm gonna check that. Maybe there's something secret. Oh, I was right. Let's go. Hey, awesome. I knew it would come in handy. Full jump. That is a cool mechanic, though, to get to very close spaces. Oh, that starts to become a thing. But then again, it might be an ability only Live Limpidity has, so maybe not. Unless we get a Team Grey Raven chapter again, which would be nice. Okay, let's see. Let's upgrade more. Now I'll get another ability. Fuck it.
機体の戦闘データ記録が増えてきました。
Ooh, what is this? Gain 6 signal arms at the casting signal. Ooh, that's a good one. I like it. Okay, yeah, let's test again. I could increase the level, but I think we're good. I'd rather get the bonus abilities. Because who knows if that'll also add up for the final boss fight. Oh, and they're back. Oh, shit.
大したことありません。天の先行を受けなさい。求めるのは真実です。帰りなさい。苦難を超え心を澄ませます。現状はいつか見破られます。見届けなさい。これが私の現状はいつか見破られます。見届けなさい。これが私の意志。神聖へと導きます。
And so these guys respawn after a while. Okay, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to move forward. Wait, but I gained another 500. God, fuck it, I'm going back. Alright, after this, I'm gonna just go forward. Screw it. I gotta deal with the enemies. Okay, do this.
機体の戦闘データ記録が増えてきました。
Cool. And we are done. Alright, let's go. Oh my god, so it literally just does it every single time I'm here.
求めるのは神帰りな天の先行を受けなさい。苦難を超え心を澄ませます。現状はいつか見届けなさい。これが私の意志です。
Okay, so it doesn't take that much to get the required amount of energy.
導きます。
Okay, now I only have 480, so I'll just move forward. I can spend all day. Oh, okay, here we go. Another report. Journal number 2. They've named this mineral code E. The idea is to use it as a substitute for certain substances within mine, but is that really possible? Okay. So it's meant to replace something.
求めるのは真実です。
Again, does this have to do with something Hassett was talking about, that we'd have to make a decision? Did he maybe suspect it has something to do with this place, or did he already have intel about what was going on here initially? Because again, we still haven't really reached that point where we had to make a certain decision. I'm kind of interested as to why we haven't reached that point yet. It'd be fascinating to learn. Okay. But yeah, it's like, when we had to make a certain decision that he was talking about.
食べ物何でもいい食べ物が欲しい、これは私のよ。でも保全エリアの住民のように見えます。
Oh, were they used as like test subjects, right? Like they just pick and chose people, brought them to the mine, and then they would see how the minerals affected them, right? Considering they work here a lot, like just the miners, they would want to see what would happen to a normal person for the conservation area if they were here with minerals that affect the mind. What exactly does it boost? What exactly would it tamper with? And also, could they recycle this process until they like perfect it for whatever means, right? Because they always have Melino who can fix whatever problems they have for them, right? With their neural activity because of her special abilities. Maybe that's what happened. But then what happened in the end? It's a very interesting subject. Ah, great. More of these things. Fine Outskirts East Tunnel. Alright, well... Damn, I can't access the computer. I was hoping there'd be something cool there. Well, there's a recording there, so I gotta go get it. Oh shit. Nope. 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 No, I'm trying to get a perfect dodge. I'm not getting an opportunity to do so. Nope. There we go. Oh, okay, there we go.
苦難を超え心を澄ませます。現像はいつか見破り求めるのは真実です。ラテラシだ。天の先行を受けな帰りなさい。求めるのは苦難を超え心を澄ませます。見届けなさい。これが私の意志です。神聖へと導きます。
Oh, there's still more. Well, I'll still open it. Wait, how far away did I drift off? Never mind. Back to this again. Ah, damn it. Well, that sucks.
見届けなさい。これが私の意志です。現状はいつか見破られ見届けなさい。これが私の意志神聖へと導きます。
I think there's still one more, right? Like another set. Oh, okay, wait. First, I'll get this because it's kind of out of the way. Password 4592. Okay. Ah, damn, I'm gonna have to type something on it. Great. 4592. Okay. Okay. Let's check what else. Okay, there are no more enemies I had to face in this area. Okay. Just had to check because I didn't know. Yeah, let me get the goods. Come on. Alright, now what's this about? Oh. Oh, a shortcut. Wait, but this didn't show me anything, though. the hell? It just shows how to operate a crate. I don't know what was with that one though. Oh, here we go. We have something here. It's like a walkie-talkie. Yeah, it is. A terminal left by the rodent squad keeps repeating in a hoarse voice. Warning, warning. Hetero creatures detected. Veil Ymir. Assemble immediately. Detected. Veil Ymir.
これは
Yeah,
ローデンツ小隊が残した痕跡。
I figured. Yeah, they probably didn't survive. I had a feeling. Oh, okay, here we go. Ah, great. This guy's here. Terrific. Alright, fine.
求めるのは天の先行を受けなさい。帰りなさい。
Oh my god.
苦難を超え
You are.
心を澄ませます。現状はいつか見届けなさい。これが私の意志で神
Here
聖
we
へ
go.
と
Fuck you.
導きます。
Yeah, fuck your shit.
求めるのは真実です。帰りなさい。天の先行を受けなさい。
Ow.
大した苦難を超え心を澄ませます。
Yeah, get back.
現状はいつ見届けなさい。
Bye. Okay, now what the fuck was I doing? Oh, right, heal me. Okay, that's a good number of heals. Let's see. I had to survive. Oh, come on. You seriously mean I can't click? Oh. What? Oh, you bitch. I feel like I should be able to walk past there. Fine. I guess it's not important. Whatever, man. All I can say is this place went to shit. But the question is, how long ago did it? Oh.
ごめんなさい。でもこの食料がないと私たちが死んでしまうの。
Well, was someone about to leave with the supplies? Or did someone... Was someone stealing them? Oh, wait, first. Let me break this.
帰りなさい。
Ah, damn, I keep pressing the wrong button. Like this. Use this. Okay. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, here. Ah, clever. 4, 5, 9, 2. Yes, finally! A non-fighting mechanic in the game that actually works. Jeez. I mean, it works, but more so on mobile than it does PC. Or again, it could just be that I didn't have the controls to improve that. Cyan Blossom. Oh, is that another weapon? Cool. Wait, but what do I even do with it? Is it like a... It's not the cub I have, right? Or does it improve the stats of my weapon? I don't even know. Whatever. I got what I needed. Okay, let's see. What do we got? A terminal left by rodent squad repeats strange dialogue. Sounds like Flo's voice. Can't see anything. Children? Rodent squad? We're probably in the lab area. These look too weak. Please find us quickly. Ah. I see. So one must be Ymir's, the other one's the other party member, and probably Flyer was in deeper.
何が起きたのでしょうか。
Yeah. What did happen? Collect all echo and relevant. Oh, that was
指揮
it.
官、実験室の電源がここに。電源を入れて、このエリアの電力システムを再起動しましょう。
Yes.
ここで少し休憩しましょう。
Ah, damn! I wanted to increase my stats again. Ah, it's fine. Right now we cannot erase that. Don't need the password no more. Oh, goody! I can still do this. Nice. Okay, so what do I want to do? Well, I mean, obviously. Yeah, I'll just get all this. Okay, what does this do? When using the Vital Fluid Supply Pack, restores 20% signature. Ooh, okay, that's good. Dream Trance. During Dream Dive, use signature move again. Restores 2 usage of the Vital Fluid Supply. Nice. So it's like an ever-growing healing pack. Reverse Jade. Successfully blocking an enemy attack with Jade Shatter. Counter-attack, basic attack to gain 3. Well, if only I knew how that works, but sure. Oh, there we go. Yeah, my health's up now. Damn, I could get up to the 8,000? Shit. Oh well. I got what I needed. Okay, now I can go there.
しっかり休めましたか？では指揮官、出発しましょう。
That's literally what I was about to say. Yep, let's go. Okay, here we go. Finally, a more immersive
先ほどの
exploration.
騒ぎで大量の敵生体を引き寄せられ、今は警察に手を出せません。
Huh?
航行が崩落する危険があります。
Something following us? Or did it reverse that? What happened? Was that footage from before?
あの足場にあるのはクレーン操作のボタンでしょうか？
Oh. Clever. I
こ
like
の
that.
下には新たな航行の入り口。指揮官、一緒に下に行ってみましょう。
Ah, okay. Now I found a secret path. Cool. There we go. Finally. Much better
まだ
exploration.
使えそうです。うまく使えば後ろの実験室に入れるかも。
Yeah, I was gonna say I see
指揮官、
monsters.
ここにもクレーンと石が。下は空洞なので、先ほどのやり方を使えばクレーンで下への通路が開くかもしれません。
Huh? Oh, shit. Yeah, I was
求
about to
め
say.
るのは天の先行を受けなさい。帰りなさい。苦難を超え心を澄ませます。現状を一家に見届けなさい。これが私の意志です。
You know, just save it. Good. Thank you. Now I can increase my stats again. Oh wait, that was literally just behind me. Okay. Alright, let's close this. Oh, here we go. This must be Flayo's, right? Yeah. This is a Flayo raiding squad. We'll clean the mine where we stumbled on a hidden lab inside. Yeah.
こちらはローデンツ小隊。高校での粛清任務中に
So what happened?
我々は偶然一つの実験室を発見した。
Ah, no, a bat. Might as well tell me to cry. Collab all over again. Not that I hate it, mind you. Oh, shit. No, no, no. Oh. Oh. Cool. I'll take that. Thank you. Huh?
誰です？
Aw, bitch. Fuck me. Okay, so I should have just gone straight ahead. Fucking great. Vehicle creaks and grinds as it starts up, trembling precariously, but ultimately roaring to life. Yeah, because I was like, what the hell? That actually did scare me. That did the trick. Luck's still on our side. So, find anything useful in those documents? To successfully sign the mining card, you turn back to Liv's side. The only surviving vehicle in the mine begins to move forward, gradually picking up... Wait, what the hell? Let's see. We have rodents exploration logs, some laboratory protocols, equipment inventories. Says through the documents gathered from the lab's perimeter. Eyes catching a crucial data, which he swiftly feeds into a terminal. It doesn't seem like there's anything of immediate value. Maybe... Suddenly, your fingers freeze and move rapidly as a report materializes on the screen. Psychologist Generation 3, serial number 3007. Psychologist Generation 3. Are these Melano's treatment records? Initial patient intake. Name Andre. Age 36. Marital status married. Position coal mining machine operator, sector 2. First consultation date Presenting issue, severe occupational burnout. Family status, married with one son. Has not returned to his home city in 3 years. I can't work anymore. I just can't do this. I want to go home. Please state your request. I already told you I want to go home. I want to go home. To hell with occupational burnout. There's nothing wrong with my mind. I'm not sick. Emotion extraction protocol activated. Protocol in progress. Emotion extraction protocol complete. Andre still connected to several electrode pads. Stays blankly in space. Please state your request. My request? What did I want to do just now? Your psychological consultation is complete. Thank you for your compliance. Please rate your experience. Look forward to your next visit. Wow, okay. They did it like that. Fuck. Okay. They literally made it so people didn't want to leave. I see. That's why they had this, right? Because, again, it's like, I surmised it was on the black market and people would use it for nefarious purposes. That was the case, right? It would be like, if anyone made an excuse, they wouldn't need human personnel to deal with the problems. It would just be her. For these psychology sessions. Name Jenica, age 40. Marital status, married. Position hydraulic support technician, sector 3. A lot of married people, huh? Presenting issues, severe occupational burnout, marital tensions. Initial patient intake named Monan, age 47, married. Seriously, what's with all these married people here? Or, then again, I guess some people are actually from the conservation area. Researcher, Laboratory Team 3. First consultation date. Presenting issue, severe occupational burnout. Treatment records alone amounts to over 1,300 entries. Both release a synchronized worry side at a 2,600-page testament to Melano's work. Next, surveillance footage unfolds, user recorded from inside the psychological treatment room. There she hits, Melano, a constant smiling figure receiving a stream of mind workers and lab staff. Oh my god. So she basically had an assembly line of people to take apart certain things. By one they entered bristling with rage, and one by one they depart, their burns seemingly lifted. Time to just forward. The machines, they've all gone crazy. They're evacuating everyone. Come on, we have to move. Now, stay with me. Fuck, what are we supposed to do now? What does it look like? We run. But what about Melano? She's the company's asset. Forget the company. We're not gonna make it. You're worried about that? Violent crash of sound, metal shrieks, screams are cut short. Camera shutters and tilts, casting the world of a nauseating angle. Perhaps the backup generator deep in the mine hums on, because the lens remains a living eye. More time, and measured steps away. The Model 3 0007 Psychiatrist Generation 3 sits silently behind the desk. After finding human activation, slowly opens its eyes. The slow, grating creak of dry metal, she stands and walks toward the fallen camera. We're almost at the lab on the other side, Commandant. Alright, let's get ready. Wait, what the? There's no way this is one long section, right? It has to be moving me forward each time. And seriously, how did I even get to this point when I got pushed off?
よかった。機体に損傷はありませんでした。
Good. Now we can use these points.
この地形での戦闘に
There we go.
少しずつ慣れてきました。
Ah, damn, I'm close to 2,000 attack. Fine. Oh, yeah, let's close the page for now. Huh? Oh. Ah, damn, I'm denied access for the elevator. Fan-fucking-tastic. What in the fuck is that?
この高校の
What kind of
底
mineral is that?
早く戻る道を見つけないと指揮官がまだ上に。
Oh, she was pushed down. I see. I was kind of confused there for a second. Oh, great. I see this. Wait, oh, okay. It's not the normal enemy. I thought it was like a scorpion thing, but nope. Spider-like robot, probably once used for mineral detection. It's abandoned for a while. Okay. Oh, I only got 50? Fuck you. Something for more. Okay, well, I guess I'll start this way since I don't see enemies on this side, I think. Yeah, same. Okay. I see a chest there, that's good. I see more enemies. Oh, fine, I'll do it. I see something there, too. Okay, let's do this. Nope. Oh, that's the counter thing I was talking about. Ow. Ow. Fuck you. Oh, okay, they actually had a good amount of health. I was actually kind of confused for a second. Oh no, maybe that's the counter. Ah, great. Now I can't use my ult because there's nothing here. Damn. Oh, okay, I couldn't have even gone those things. An elevator access card left behind by employee. Ah, fuck me. Come on. Okay, well now I can get to the elevator, but I'm gonna look around. Layer after layer minerals wrap around egg-shaped crystals. One side is cracked open as if something once hatched. Wait, what? Oh, no. You're not gonna tell me that, what's it called? Damn, what's it called? What you call Iceling hatch for this thing? No. I refuse to. Or maybe it was just those monsters. Maybe I'm just thinking too much of it. Okay, anyway. Obtain Liv's weapon from a supply crate. Secret weapon. Wait, really? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean her weapon? I'm confused. What, did they give me her weapon for free or something? I doubt it, but... I was like, what was that supposed to, like, entail? Because again, it's like, why would her weapon be here? I guess the weapon she normally fights with, like, Melano took it away from her? Whatever. Strangely shaped minerals filled with chaotic punishing signals. Oh. So wait, you're telling me these crystals can also use the punishing virus? Or contain the punishing virus? Really? Oh, I can break these red ones. Okay. Well then, yeah, I'll get rid of those. Oh, right. Yeah, because I broke those on that side. Okay. Weird-ass place. I'll say that much. I swear, Melano's gonna pop out any second and attack me again. Seriously, that's what I'm saying. It's like, this is a way better thing that I could have done for like a Halloween like theme thing than what they had with the Bianca Stigmata thing, because that wasn't nearly as spooky as this chapter was. Well, the initial Bianca Stigmata. I'm still gonna hold it over, you know? Yeah, like, I still thought the other one kind of fell flat. Damn, I'm almost at 2,000 attack. I just need a couple more. Are you serious? Anyway, guess I'll move. Let's go. Just in case, I'm getting my attacks ready.
ご無事でよかった。
Alright, we were separated. Yeah, let's unlock this. What the hell? Unlock the hidden bonfire. What the hell? It's a thing? Okay. Oh wait, I saw a chest behind me. Yes. Come on. Oh, there's an exit thing here. Cool. Come on. Yes! Oh my god, it was literally just enough. Fuck.
機体の戦闘データ記録が増えてきました。
That's what I love to see. I'm at least satisfied with the 2000 attack. Or does it mean like we're basically at level 1 and I'm like trying to get it to max level here? Okay, let's check this next report. Rodent squad notes covered in dirt. The punishing virus concentration in the mine isn't high, and none of the test points show signs of virus buildup. But strangely, hetero creatures keep emerging from the mine. Be connected to a suspected lab below? They're soon to investigate. No, don't tell me it's like they're creating hetero creatures here. That'd be fucked up.
指揮官、この実験室ではどのような研究がされていたんでしょう?
That's what I want to know. Well, then again, if this lab has something to do with Kurino, and again, this is only a big if, they did try to learn how to extract minds and put them in a different body, like where Lisa and her sister, right? With the doc. So, is it maybe this was their other way of trying to create a new form of humanity, right? Their new form of ascension? Like, they take the minds, they input it into like, not the corrupted, or maybe they put in the corrupted, encased in the minerals, and create a new being with the mind of the people that they once were? I could be overthinking it, honestly. Because again, that's only on the basis that if it was connected to Kurino, but I highly doubt it. Wait, what the fuck? Hey! Move! You serious? I said move! Okay, fine. Be that way.
このクレーンは無反応ですね。
Oh,
スイ
now
ッ
I
チ
turn
があ
on
る
the
はずで
trigger.
す。
Oh, so no, this is all still part of
探
it.
してみ
Wow.
ましょう。
Wow, okay, that is a, that's a lot to deal with. Oh, so this is where I got pushed off. Oh, and this is where I fell down. I see. Or, not where I fell down, but where we're supposed to... Oh, I see. I'm supposed to break this and then I can jump, and I see. So I ended up on a hidden path because Melino pushed me. I gotcha. Okay, so now I'm actually supposed to go here. Yep. Yeah, now I full jump here. I like how they also call it full jump. But it's just like teleporting between two smaller spaces. Hey!
大したことあり
Not
ません。
cool.
天の先行を受けなさい。帰りなさい。求めるのは真
Here
実
you
です。
go.
帰りなさい。求めるのは真実です。
Okay, good. Okay, let's see what to do. Oh, okay, now I have to go activate the thing, right? Oh, yeah, because this is where I fell. I see.
天の先行を受けなさい。求めるのは真実で帰りなさい。苦難を超え
This.
心を済ませます。見届けなさい。これが私の意志です。
Okay, yeah, just leave it like that for now. Yeah, now... Up another couple percent. Oh, okay, almost at full power. Cool. Okay, what the fuck is this? Oh shit! Bombs? Are you serious? Nope. Yeah, I'm not going through that, okay? Damn, they actually hid themselves behind this. I'm impressed. Kind of. Huh? Hey. Okay, how in the hell am I supposed to get up there now? Let's see. Oh, there's another path. Okay. I didn't notice this. My bad. Oh.
求めるのは真実です。帰りなさい。
Here
天
we
の
go.
先行を受け求めるのは真実です。
And I'm just gonna use these attacks. I'm not wasting all my time with that. There we go. Let's see. Oh, okay, I have to full jump there. But I want whatever's in here. So,
求めるのは天の先行を受け帰りなさい
come on.
天の先行を受けな帰りなさい
Wait. Oh, okay, yeah, here. Oh.
大したことありません求めるのは真実天の先行を受けなさい求めるのは真実です
Here we go. Got it. Alright, that's good. Ah, damn. Oh, come on. How the fuck do I get back now? Oh, okay. Yeah, I could, like, squeeze through that area. Okay. Let's see. I guess I'll full jump this other area first, because it wants me to go the other way. I want to go this way. Maybe there's something good here. Yep. Called it. Oh yeah. Come on. I'm the man. Yeah, now I go full jump here. Hopefully this isn't a trap again.
前にキャンプがあります指揮官しばらく休みましょう
Okay, good. Ah, here
こ
we
の
go.
地形での戦闘に少しずつ慣れてきました
Damn, 620 now. Okay. Before I use the last powered thing, I'm gonna keep investigating. Let's see, what does this say? Runner squad notes covered in dirt. Oh. We found an unrecorded area beneath the mine. It looks like a lab. We haven't explored it fully yet, so details are unclear. We'll check it section by section while clearing head or creatures aboard the Babylon as soon as possible. Wow, okay, so they actually did make it to the depths pretty well.
ローデンツ
Then
正体
something
は
happened.
名前だけは知っていますが実際に彼らと連携したことはありません
But like I said, to be fair, they did make it pretty far below. That's impressive. Because again, for an unnamed squad like, or not really a well-known squad like them,
大
that's
したこ
pretty
とありませ
impressive.
ん求めるのは天の先行を受けなさい求めるのは
Hey, this
真
could
実
do
で
radio attacks on me. I'm not well.
だ照らし出せ
I try.
だ
I
照らし
wasted
出
it
せ
on you. There we go. Oh, I guess here's where I would fall. Oh, okay. I need to use this to... I got it. I got it. Yeah, so... First I use this. And now I can go there.
入り口がこれで浮遊装置を使って足場に近づけます
Now I go this way. But wait, then what's on the other side over there then? I thought I was supposed to ride the train. Oh well, probably not important. Oh right. Oh god damn it. Oh come on. I just made it past here. Oh yeah, now I fight you.
求めるのは天の先行を受けなさい
Nope.
大したことありません
Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button.
求
Maybe
め
I'm
る
hitting
のは
it.
真天の先行を受けなさい帰りなさい
Nope. Oh,
求める
that's
の
how
は
I'm counting.
天の先行を受けなさい帰りなさいあそこに浮遊装置が浮遊装置を使えば足場に近づけますね
Oh, I see. So that was a trap. Like, I was never gonna make it through. Okay. I see. Because I was like, I could make the jump, but I was like, no, inevitably I was just going to fail. Let's see. Yeah, let's go.
この乗り物で前方のエリアに行けます
Yeah, let's go.
新しい物資箱です。
The vehicle creaks and grinds as it starts up, trembling precariously but ultimately roaring to life. Phew, that did the trick. Like still on our side. So, find anything useful in those documents? After successfully starting the mining cart, you turn back to left side. The only surviving vehicle in the mine begins to move forward, gradually picking up speed. Let's see. We have rodents exploration logs, some factory or some laboratory protocols, equipment inventories. It doesn't seem like there's anything of immediate value. Huh? Wait, it's just showing me the same thing. Wait, did the game glitch and it gave me the information when I wasn't supposed to yet? Because again, it's like I already did this. Because like I already saw these memories. Yeah, that must be it. It accidentally gave me that information when I wasn't supposed to have access yet. But I wonder why Melina wanted to destroy the camera. Again, I guess to wipe out any trace of her existence. Because again, she was supposed to be terminated. But again, she was kind of like exchanged to the black market and ended up at this research place. Yeah, we saw this already. It's like I want to skip, but I don't know if like there's anything extra after this. I'll just rapidly speed through this. Yeah, anytime a gassy pale woman with a long big hat is a part of a story, you know there's trouble. It's like Resident Evil Village again. Like, what was her name? Lemmy Dimitriska or something? I don't remember. I never actually played the game, but I watched people play it. I don't remember if it was a Jacksepticeye or a PewDiePie who played it and I watched the video. Okay, yeah, I wasn't supposed to have access to that information yet. Wow, okay. Oh, it branched, okay. Wait, what? Oh, I wasn't supposed to get this. Wait, what? What do you mean? What do you mean this is behind the scenes? We actually looked through this when we went there, right? Wait, then what was the behind the scenes thing? Secret weapon. Oh, I see. We were going back and forth between this. Okay. So, discovering the lab and all that was a part of it. But going to the base floor, or I mean to the lowest level, and then, what's it called? The weapon, that was a separate thing. Okay, that wasn't something we were actually supposed to see yet. Damn. Oh well, fuck it. Ooh, another exploration? Let's go. Finally. This is what I was talking about! We needed more exploration in the last stream. Time. I guess so. Only one way to get through. Well, there were two full jumps. I'm going for the other one. There's a chest here, right? Oh yeah, come on. I'm not wrong. Alright, yeah, close this. Oh wait, no, I need this open because the monsters are gonna respawn, right? Oh, they didn't this time. Oh, goody. Oh. This is the gravestone, isn't it? This is what's it called? Icelings, right?
これはお墓？この名前は
But I don't see it. I don't see a name. What do you mean?
これは
But yeah, this has to be ice links then. Damn. That love ended up so twisted. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, this definitely should not be here. Oh, great, the rock monster. They're freaking force.
求めるの
I'm
は
not surprised it would be. Ow.
大したことありません。苦難を超え心を澄ませます。見届けなさい。これが私の意志です。
Alright, gonna look around first. Abandoned labs have become like something that just like normally creeps me out nowadays. Oh boy, somebody's gonna attack me too, aren't they?
執行部隊が残したキャンプです。
Sweet.
どうやらここを通ったようですね。
Let me guess, that rock behind it is gonna be a giant monster. It's gonna attack me, isn't it? I know the formula.
この地形での戦闘に
Hey, max
少しず
level.
つ慣れてきました。
Let's go. Okay, I got everything I need for live. Awesome. Wait, let's see if we can gather any more clues. But I doubt it. Okay, yeah, I see the rock monsters there. I'm not stupid. Oh, here we go. We failed many times. What are we trying different approach? What do we attach device made from this mineral to a mechanoid's body? What? Something else happened? Oh my god. Don't you dare tell me you decided to test it on Melano. I swear. You guys must be off your rocker if you thought that was a good idea. Is that what transformed Melano into like that? Because again, it's like she had to have had something like hooked up to her or something. In order to gain new powers? Like Iceling's supposed powers? Like, what would it be? So that's what they did, those dumbasses. The minerals are filled with chaotic punishing virus. Different from the ones outside. So that's why we never actually found any actual punishing, because it's only within these minerals. And because it's so compact, we wouldn't have been able to sense them. Okay, fine. I can't do anything to him. Whatever. Oh, it's just the same thing again. Okay, I thought I was gonna check like the clipboard. But yeah, I swear to God, if these idiots thought, let's test it out on Melano, who's a mechanoid we got from the black market for being too dangerous. I swear, if y'all people are that fucking stupid. Ooh, laser time. Ah, shit. Okay. Good. Ah, damn, I didn't survive that one. Not survive, but I didn't pass through it properly. Or evade it properly. Jump. What? I passed. What do you mean? Y'all are just fucking with me now. I'm gonna get ready.
これは
Oh.
かつて森のあの治療を受けた人々でしょうか。
Damn. Yeah, so because of that, Melano's probably just been extracting these memories more and more because they tested it on her, and they wanted to see how she'd react. But unfortunately, that was a bad call, bro. Bad call. How the fuck do I get here? I want to get in there. Wait, what if I try? No, I can't dodge in there. Oh, fine. Okay, nothing there. Oh, okay, another full jump. Alright, sure. Why not? What else could go wrong? But yeah, they literally created a monster down here. Great. Nice work, dumbasses. Researches my ass. Gotta look for intel. Gotta look for intel. Oh boy, she's gonna sneak up on me, isn't she?
パニシング濃度が上昇しているようです。これは一体。指揮官、こちらに。
Huh? Oh shit. Sissy, what the fuck is going on? I'm actually getting kind of freaked out, to be honest. This is super intense. Well, I mean, it's not that hard. As long as I do what the jump button was. Mona says quietly in the depths of the mind. Surrounded by spiderwebs like tattered veils, her gaze is fixed on the path Aisling had taken to leave. Once again, with her own hand, she set her child adrift on an uncertain future. The spider silk snapped. Is my power failing me too? I can never make them mine? You failed? Mona remained silent, having no answer for the yearning in Aisling's voice. They found me. So what should I do now? You must go. She lowers her gaze, unable to bear the disappointment in her child's eyes. Live. They will find this place soon. You were born only recently. Even your power is no match for them now. Go find Wheel of Fortune. You know how to find him, right? I left something with him. You will know what to do. What about you? Pause for a moment. I'm staying here. Why? You should come with me. I can't, Aisling. If we go together, neither of us will escape. She retracts her sharp claws, gentle touch as she smooths the child's disheveled hair. I'll hold them back for you, so run, Aisling. Forcing a winged smile, she straightens the child's clothes. Watch your step. Don't fall. Just get away from here, as far as you can. Don't get caught. Find a place to hide and then grow up big and strong. She looks at the small figure, seeing once more the infant she had cradled years back. I couldn't protect her, but at least I can still protect you. Flesh is spread where it was never meant to. Man can always become a human's mother. Let's go together. I can protect you. There's no time. Run, Aisling. Just keep running. She gives the child a firm final push. Do not look back. Okay. But then what is Aisling really? Is she just a form given from that? Or, again, is that mineral able to create a new form of corrupted? I'm honestly very interested to know. Because again, it seems like this Aisling girl is real, but could just be a figment of her imagination, believing the child's still alive. But damn, we're already having the boss fight now? But then again, maybe only part of it, because again, it usually shows the big, like, square sign for a final battle. Whatever. Coon of love. Murky haze clings to the mind tunnels as if mourning some tragedy. So, after the original child, the one she named Aisling, passed away, Melina started releasing this Aisling instead. On the tombstone, the strokes of a meticulously carved name are stained with aged machine oil. Seems to be the case. Spiders hunt to feed their young. The child you've seen in those illusions must all be the same. They're all the second Aisling. Aisling. Who is she really? What exactly is she? That's the million-dollar question. There's no trace of the punching virus on her, but she's been controlling its dissipation herself. What, like another version of Cradle? I don't know, because it's not like she's controlling the red tide or anything. And we haven't even really seen sights of the red tide at all, which I'm honestly surprised about. I thought there would be like some form of it here, but we only double fit in an illusion, nothing real. So I actually am curious. She wouldn't be an Ascendant, and that's the thing. Wheel of Fortune is also in the Church of Machina, right? Am I understanding correctly, or is Wheel of Fortune like someone else, like an Ascendant or something? Because if they're a member of Church of Machina, would they really take in a human? Well, I guess maybe with Arcana's backing of what was it called? Melino, maybe they would still accept her anyway. I don't know. Maybe because she's technically, or maybe because she would be considered a new breed of human, not like the regular humans they took her. I'm not sure. Her disguise was flawless. In Melino's protection, she never revealed a single trace of her true nature. Maybe something like the heterosapien twins. A hetero creature? That's certainly possible. Right, because to be fair, with enough information, the twins were able to look pretty humanoid. And we've rarely had any other corrupted become like that. So it is a possibility. You've already encountered Cradle. It's not a stretch to think the Red Tide could breed something even stranger. Yeah, but again, this isn't the Red Tide though. But then again, I guess it wasn't really the Red Tide that created the twins. It was more like the Mother Hive. So I guess this is just like another way of doing that. That'd be pretty scary. I created a humanoid hetero creatures born for the Red Tide came to independent. But why would she want to probe my mind? She even sacrificed this entire nest for it. Yeah, that is a good question. Maybe there's something special within your mind. Oh, could it be the information? Right? Because we came here thinking we could get information on the mind and evolution. Is it the reverse? They were hoping for that technology, so they just copied words thinking it's like we would have the answers, even though we don't? Could it be that data set? Yeah. Oh, maybe the Church of Machina wants it. Because again, it's like, not all of them are technically of the same thought. Yeah, maybe that's actually it, right? Because again, not everyone's like Nanami, that it's like they want to be friends with humans, right? Trailblazer is one of those examples. It's like, it's not like he wants to destroy humans, but he doesn't completely trust humans. The same could be said with Veronica, after everything she went through in the Colosseum. So it's like, is this maybe like a faction within the Church of Machina that wants to like have a step up from humans? So they maybe heard about the data set from their version of like the Gestalt that exists in the Church of Machina, and that's how they learned of the data set? Maybe that is the case. Because again, it's like Nanami would be kind of synced to like Gestalt in the simulations, and Gestalt would have read through the data set once Asimov had uploaded it. All constructs are nearly identical mind structures, except for that one data set loaded into lives. But why would a hetero creature want that data set? I'm not sure either. No matter how you look at it, the motives don't align. Why would a hetero creature need that data set? So yeah, it's like, it's possibly they're working for the Church of Machina, but it's like a different faction, or an anti-human faction within the Church of Machina. Possibly this Wheel of Fortune. Again, that's only if like Wheel of Fortune is actually like a member of it. I assume so, because isn't the Wheel of Fortune like one of those tarot cards, kind of like Arcana and the Hanged Man and such? I could be wrong, because I don't really know like all the symbolism in those cards, but if that is the case, that would explain it. Because again, a different faction that's not the Ascendants, it's not Vonnegut, it's not Lithos, and you would think it would be Lithos, but that's not the case this time. For now, our top priority is to stop Melino. We have to find that child, the second Iceling, before she can cause any more harm. Damn. So just as we get rid of Cradle, a new dangerous threat comes about. I like it, honestly, because again, it's like, we don't really have anyone else left to be the enemy by this point, right? We already dealt with Vonnegut, though we don't know if he's like completely gone. Lithos is still out there. Kurino, they probably still have some of her secrets that they're keeping hidden from Babylonia. But it's like, so far we took down a lot of the significant ones. Dealt with the stuff with the Forsaken. And dealt with the past of the ARU. So it's like, we don't really have that many enemies left. Where could Melino be? A mother will always do everything she can to buy her child more time to escape. She should be waiting for us just ahead. Good call. Oh, okay, here we go. Now we're gonna start the fight. For real?
私の子、愛しい子。人のようにぬくもりを与えられなくても、あなたをこんなにも愛してる。もしできるなら、この世界のすべてをあなたの食卓に並べてあげたい。森のリーフ来たのね。それはあなたの子ではありません。だから何？私が彼女を愛している。彼女ですか？どうか許して。これも罠なのは分かっていました。森のは騙されるのは構いません。でもこれは間違っています。
Wait, what? What happened?
あの子を放っておくべきじゃありませんでした。でも
Alright, let's do
私
this.
に何ができるの？
Oh no, don't tell me she has a whip sword.
求めるのは福祉だっておしまいね。
Here we go.
天の先行を受けなさい。求めるのは真実です。まさか手加減しているの？リーフ。苦難を超え
Come on.
心を済ませます。見届けなさい。これが私の意志。きつく縛っておしまいね。見届けなさい。神聖へと導きます。
Alright, I'm on it today.
求
Come
め
on.
るのは
I'm not even
こ
using
ん
the
な時
XP.
でも手加減も。どこまで優しいの？ライク、天の先行を求めるのは真実です。帰りなさい。苦難を超え心を済ませます。
Let's get this done right.
どこに逃げるつもり？また引っかかった。よくできました。よくできました。彼女はあの鉱物からエネルギーを吸収している。
Oh, great. She's getting like an endless supply. It's like she's using mana.
あの子が欲し
Terrific.
がるものを全て与えてあげたい。無駄
Here
よ。
we go. Fuck your shit. Oh, great. Now what? Blue flame. Ah, no. Tell me she's gonna hatch something. Please no. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Gargantuan form of herself? Oh my god. Okay, that I was not expecting. Oh my god, this is insane! What the fuck? When did you have this, Melano? Sissy, when the fuck did you have the time to make this
帰
shit?
りなさい。
Nope.
苦難を超え心を済ませます。見届けなさい。これが私の意志です。
Nope. Here
神
we
聖
go.
へと導き
Oh
ま
my
す。
god, I've done like nothing.
求めるのは真実です。天の先行を受けなさい。帰りなさい。求めるのは真実です。帰りなさい。
Oh, here we go.
苦難を超え心を済ませます。
Come on.
見届けなさい。これが私の意志です。力はまだ足りない。
Oh, okay. So there's the physical body and then there's that. Okay. I gotcha. No! Oh, great. It just had to be a face shift there. It's not over yet, though. Oh, no. Oh my god, she's pulling a guilty crowd. Or a Kimimaru. She used her bones as a weapon. Are you serious? What is this? Oh, not this warped space again. This is like Ishmael Green all over again. Or like that demon that Dante's used in what's it called? Twisted David. Oh my god, this is a terrifying beast. Seriously, nothing I ever faced before. Finally, that this is the coolest boss fight. And the counters I can pull with Liv? Not this time. Like I said, I'm not cheesing this time either, so I'm not healing myself. That'd be the easy way out. I ain't having that shit. More? Switch. Oh yeah, come on. I'm gonna show you what I'm all about. Oh no. Another phase?
あなたの愛情はひしひしと伝わってきます。でも、目を覚ましてください。オリノは。
Oh, she's the guiding light of this world. Let's go. Come on, Liv. Gotta finish where we started. Gotta break this illusion once more. We're feeling.
現像をいつか見届けなさい。神聖へと導きます。
That's all she wrote.
晴れました。未来はずっと平穏でしょう。
That was a really cool boss fight, I had to say. Like, even pulling out the reality marble, bro? See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of stuff we need more frequently in the story mode, you know? Like, not only the boss fight, but also the exploration was pretty good. It's alright. She's probably far from here by now. With her rueful smile, she struggles to her feet. Why would you do this? Why? I don't know. Maybe it was to atone for Icing's death, or to feel a little more human. Or perhaps it was just a way to give love that had nowhere else to go. Why did I do it? I don't really know myself. In the end, aren't they all just different forms of love? Maybe this is a kind of release too. Meadow joins grew in a protest. Just as Meadow said herself, she wasn't built for combat. She could only fight using her own life. Ah, but the support of the minerals, that's how come she was able to have the strength to fight, right? It's like her own form of punishing. Liv, you've gone further and seen more than I have. So can you tell me? Do mechanoids have souls? Melano? Before anyone can react, Melano presses the self-destruct button. Pain's smiling. Goodbye, Iceling. Violent convulsion tears through the mind. Thunderous roar echoing for a long moment before crumbling into silence. Damn, not like a fucking G. As the clouds of dust and smoke slowly part, Melano's nowhere to be seen. She's here. With a collapsed rubble, Liv retrieves the data storage box and lets out a weary sigh. That child used her by exploiting her love to fulfill its own desires. It all began when that little strange creature of unknown origin appeared by the grave of Melano's child. Melano took it in and poured all her love into it. And the creature, it wanted, it desired love. It needed to be nurtured. It craved a safe home. So Melano provided everything she could possibly obtain. She wove an enormous intricate web to wrap the child inside it, and in doing so became trapped herself. After searching the area thoroughly, the two of you failed to find any trace of Iceling. Her name could be Eiling, and the S is silent, but I'm doing it the same. They collects the last metallic fragments of Melano, cleansing them with tender care. In a final act of grace, she lays them to rest in the ground beside Eisling's gravestone, uniting a mother and child in death. Perhaps now, Aisling can rest a little more peacefully. This dream, there'll be no parents who adopt her just to exploit resources. Only a mother who truly loves her. That is the sad tale, isn't it? Like, Melano really wanted to have Aisling as like her own child. But, unfortunately, she was just a step too late. It's like she wanted to give that love. But again, then it's like, who is this second Aisling? How did she come into being? Melano's disappearance, the attacks on Liv's mind, and your mind beacon cease. You were right, Commandant. That child was the one behind it all. The illusions Melano wove, they must have been created using the child's power. Yeah, like Melano was just enhancing it with her own abilities. And it's sad because, again, it's like Melano did seem to like care because, again, that's the thing. It's like her prerogative as a mechanoid, as a psychologist generation, or a psychologist model, her purpose means everything to her. Without it, she would be nothing. Unfortunately. Because that's why she almost hit the self-destruct button when all the humans had gone after the attack from the Punishing. It just exploited her weakness. But why are there still minor fluctuations in your mind? It might be related to something that child left behind. What did you do? At the other end of your mind beacon, Liv's mind gently rises and falls. She was so desperate to have my mind that she was infiltrating its outer layer. But she couldn't take anything away. Instead, I made her leave something behind. Liv. Commandant, I'm really fine. But what did she trap exactly? Will that come back to haunt us later, or will that be a blessing in disguise later on if we confront her again? Seeing your concern, she breaks into a gentle smile. See? I'm perfectly fine, aren't I? We should still get back to Babylonia as soon as possible. Don't worry, Commandant. She looks at you, indescribable emotion lingering in her eyes. I still wish we could have at least found the corpses of Flyo and them to know what exactly happened to them, but I mean, I guess we can kind of predict it based on what the radios found. And again, it's like, to be fair, the Rodent Squad did do pretty well. They made it all the way down here. It's just unfortunate that they couldn't have reported back. Again, by that point, Melano would probably have already known about the existence of Babylonia and possibly the Grey Raven Squad. I won't gamble with my life. Not even for hope. That's good to hear. But I hope you can promise me the same. Please? I promise you. Alright, let's go check out that lab. We didn't have the time for it earlier. Still be some useful data in there. Rest of the topic aside, casual gesture that feels anything but. But you remember that ghostly despair etched on Liv's face in that nightmare. If you were to die somewhere, Liv would probably be consumed by that same pain. Yet, echoes from 30 years into the future reverberate in your mind. Yeah, that's what it was like without Grey Raven for us. We had nowhere else to go. We barely even knew what to do. We were just lucky we at least had Vanessa and Rosa. And Luna too. If the only way to shatter the fated ending is through your own death. Oh right, yeah, because we resolved ourselves to die for the future. Both to stop Cradle in that one failed history within the inverted tower, and here, or in the present, we're making the deal with chaos. Commandant? A few paces ahead, Liv stops and turns. Gaze finds you, a silent question in her eyes, wondering what was anchoring your feet to the ground. Coming. Alright. You press onward in dark mine. Oh, did I actually accomplish anything? No way. Okay, what did I do? Parry to shatter both hands the phase 2 boss during the scripted sequence. Wait, there was a scripted sequence? I honestly didn't even know. I was just like spamming like crazy. Dodge the phase 1 boss faint grab attack. Wait, what was that? Oh, was that when she flew into the air? When creating those giant waves and then was about to launch herself at me? Oh, okay, that's what happened. It caught up in the boss's webs less than 5 times. Oh yeah, that's true, because she only did it like once or twice, and I still attacked her regardless. Birth. What does she want with Liv's mind? Or exactly what she created? Okay, good, we're almost done. Nice! Having left the deep pit behind, the two of you return to the laboratory above. Oh, we get the mysterious music for when we're talking about experiments and stuff. Standing at the edge and looking down, you can clearly see the marks of the explosion. This pit. It looks like the aftermath of something massive exploding underground. Could it be those minerals? During your battle with Melano earlier, you noticed peculiarly shaped minerals all around. Doesn't it look like a massive eggshell? A massive egg incubating life, slowly growing beneath the earth, and then explosion? Right, because again, Catella did the same thing, right? Catella could lay an egg, the mother hive laid an egg. So is this like the Punishing creating a new method of doing so without the need of a catalyst? Because it's not like it used Melano as the catalyst necessarily. That was only after. Then explosion. Eggshell. Commander, do you mean that something was born here? Just a theory. Could it be that mysterious iceling? But again, it's like, was that the point of the research, or did this just happen and it was disguised when the research had happened? Because it could also be the reason why all those Punishing had just like rampaged over, right? I suppose it's possible. I've already collected samples of those minerals. I'll send them to the Science Council once we're back at Babylonia. Because, I mean, to be fair, the same thing happened when the twins were born, right? The Punishing readings were off the charts. Not to mention that it's like, it practically corrupted you just being anywhere near them within such a huge radius. So I wouldn't be surprised if, like, when she was born, that's, what's it called? That's when all the corrupteds ended up here and attacking the researchers and them. And that's when people ran away, right? And then, I guess in Melano's desperate plea, it just chose to show up at that time and try to take advantage of her, considering she would be her only means of escaping. Or nurturing. That's creepy. In the laboratory, some experimental records remain undamaged. In these fragmented documents, the two of you managed to piece together the purpose of this facility. Oh good, what exactly were they testing? Because again, they said they tested it on a construct. But was it Melano, or was it something different? Research on the substitution of materials within mine structures. Furrows her brow, she examines the records. These should be Golden Age records. This laboratory must have been abandoned for decades. Oh, this is that researcher who was Melano's patient. Oh, does this have to do with, this ties back into, because, what was it? The government was talking to Dominic, like, why did you have a secret research lab or institute near FOS, right? Is this one of those? Oh my god, so could it be because of Dominic? Or someone took Dominic's research? First official day with Team 3. Researcher Monan ID 0641. This is my first contact with Mineral E. I believe nothing is truly irreplaceable. Even Dominic's work must have room for improvement. A mineral discovered under the leadership of Blank Corporation. Ah, so we won't know who the corporation is yet? Damn it! Fine. Again, maybe just for later. Maybe it's like its own Dominic's like underground research squad. That would be something. Its crystal structure is remarkably unusual. Researchers suspect it may hold far greater potential than expected. I'll stand on the shoulders of giants. Or I will stand them. Experiment log number 25. Another failure. But the data is converging. I'm identifying consistent fluctuation patterns. Mineral E is truly remarkable. I know I'm close. I definitely can... Probably try to be the new Dominic, right? Can I really do this? Streaks of gray now thread the researcher's hand. Yeah, because also his eyes look like, tired. Like he has like creases under his eyes. This is experiment log number 258. It's been 4 years since I last saw the sun. I've given everything. All this data. Is any of it really worth it? What was I thinking before? Why was I so down? Anyway, I feel incredible now. Tonight's experiment, number 305. This'll be the one. I can feel it. That must have happened when Melano treated him, right? This is Researcher 0641, Monin. There's been an incident outside. An unknown virus. All the mining mechanoids. They're infected. They've all gone crazy. They're killing everyone. I don't think I'm getting out. Oh, yeah, so again, an established lab before the punishing virus had occurred. Yeah, because Golden Age research, right? But again, is this Dominic's work or someone else's work? Because we don't know who this corporation is. It could be anyone. I'll hide these experiment logs somewhere safe. If anyone ever finds this. My name is Monin. My home is in a transatlantic city. I'm leaving this necklace here too. Transatlantic city? Wait, could he mean Atlantis? No, but his home wouldn't be there. That was an artificially made island. But I guess he could have transferred from there to somewhere else initially before things went awry there. If you find this, please. My little sister still lives there. In my hometown. She's just a kid. Please, take this necklace to her. Tell her I love her. It didn't say the name though. So who was it? And do we know the person? After that, this laboratory was abandoned. The blast scarring is fresh. This must have happened recently. Judging by the timeline, it likely coincided with Conservation Area 361's first transmission to Babylonia. Wow. Okay. We're not near any official Babylonia dead zone. The local punishing concentration is low. A large group of those things rarely gather. That all changed a few years back. There was a minor explosion in the mining tunnels. After that, it just started showing up. Out of nowhere. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, this should not have been a low priority thing for Babylonia. Because all of a sudden, they had this issue. Surely someone would have picked up on this. Unless the report was hidden. Oh, actually, maybe it is. Maybe whoever's working for this corporation, they work for Babylonia, right? But that's just a disguise for them? Like they're a double agent for the corporation? And that's also why, what's it called? They probably tampered with the information, because it also did say that Melano's status was quote-unquote human. Did someone mess with those records to make sure no one knew what was going on here? Because to be fair, it didn't seem like they really knew about researchers and them either. They knew there was a mine, but nothing else. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another defector amongst Babylonia. But would it be someone we know or someone new later on? I sent a report up the chain and Babylonia eventually dispatched a task force squad to investigate. Ronin squad. The squad went down the mine a few times. Their theory was that the explosion must have opened a new passage connecting the tunnels to some other place, letting the hetero creatures wander in. Scattered clues seem to weave into a single thread, yet a thick fog still clings to the larger truth. The laboratory, Melano, conservation area, Iceling? What does she want with Liv's mind? why exactly was she created? Yeah, so it was like, she has to be an experiment subject, right? It can't just be she all of a sudden just appeared. Or maybe the research here had somehow like resonated with the punishing energy and thus created her, kind of like how Kratos was a unique existence due to circumstance. You seal the mystery and the physical evidence together in a bag. Perhaps Babylonia, with all its resources, will hold the answers that elude you here. In the midst of your conversation, someone rustling from around the corner ahead cuts the silence short. It moves instantly, placing her protectively in front of you as you draw your gun. Oh, is Icing still here? A small explosion rips through the area. In a shattered rock face, 3 dust-covered constructs claw their way out, one after another. Oh, is it Rodent Squad? This is the mining tunnel. Fail, I win. Fork over those credits. We never shook on that. Alright, you two, cool it. Wait, so they actually existed? What the hell? Then why were there walkie-talkies there? Well, then again, they could be spies, you don't know. Tall construct trying to mediate the argument whirls around sharply. Who's there? Are you the Rodent Squad? The 3 figures before you are covered in dust and debris. The distinctive silhouettes make them just barely recognizable. What? It's Grey Raven! Hey, show some manners. He firmly pushes down the 2 heads that are poking around curiously, then scratches his own head in embarrassment. Sorry about them. They have all the grace of a couple of rock slides, so how long have you all been here? How did you all end up underground? Once identities are confirmed, the conversation shifts to a more casual vibe. I don't know, because again, it's like, I can't tell if what happened over the comms, it was I can't tell if it's because they were jamming the signal or they were being controlled, because they could have been controlled by Melano and Iceling and could potentially still be under their control. But then again, I guess Iceling would need Melano in order to do that, right? Because she can see. Because again, it's probably like Iceling has the power of illusions, but Melano is the only one who can connect to the neural activity in the mind. Well, it's a bit of a story. I say I remember clearly was contacting you. You mentioned entering the mine, asked if we'd seen a kid, and then nothing. Woke up at the very bottom of the mine. Our terminals were gone. Our mines took a hit, but nothing critical. Wait, what? That's why we didn't see the bodies, okay, but why trap them? Why not eliminate them? That's why I think it's like, maybe Icing still has use for them. So they'll be like her spies in Babylonia, because, I don't know, man, it just seems too convenient. After that, we started digging our way out. I turned around a few times. The luck was on our side. But I mean, to be fair, their map was, it did have the good details that we needed, and like I said, they were able to make it this far. It was Melano. Melano? The mechanoid doctor from the conservation area? You know her? We noticed her when we first arrived at conservation area. She seemed harmless, so we didn't think much of it. Oh, right, like she pushed us down. She probably thought that was enough. I mean, to be fair, it was a pretty big jump. Well, I'm just relieved you're all safe. Do you briefly explain the situation to Melano? Flyer shakes his head in stunned comprehension. Ah, sounds like you have a rougher time of it than we did. What are your plans now? We'll probably head straight back to Babylonia. Even with Melano gone, like you said, this place is still way above our pay grade. Best we make ourselves scarce. What about you folks? We're returning to Conservation Area 368. There are still a few things we need to confirm. Right. When Melano came here, did they notice any change in her behavior? And do they even remember Iceling? Because again, it's like, they just accepted it. She pressed her lips together, changing a meaningful glance with you. If Melano was the one controlling everything behind, then what about Conservation Area 368? Is there truly a conservation area? Or just another spiderweb waiting to be stumbled onto? Yeah, that's true. You need to check, because it's still a ways away. Because it could have been an illusion and no one was actually staying there. She could have been the only one and with Icing's power, she could have fabricated that anyone ever lived here. Mountains stack against the horizon, brushed by the gentle breeze. Sunlight bleeds through the clouds, casting golden threads over the land. As evening bleeds into the sky, the faint chirping of birds echoes from the low bushes. The warm lights of the conservation area begin to wink on the twilight. Everything seems pretty normal. Let's go have a look. Step out of the vehicle quietly. Outside the conservation area, a patrol unit sweeps past without a second glance. And for residents trudge along the path, baskets filled with foraged food. Oh, okay, so they're fine. Wait, you two. Supervisor freezes the moment her eyes land on you. Brows furrow deeply for a long moment as if having a hard time recalling you two. Aren't you officers from Babylonia? Didn't you head out to the mining area? That's strange. It feels like you've been gone for ages, but also just left. Shakes her head in confusion. Well, I'm just glad to see you're back in one piece. The deep resonant chime of the conservation area's clock cuts through the air. Oh, it's gotten this late already? Please, let me at least get you both something to eat. Thank you, but we have our own rations. Everything feels trapped in some bizarre loop with only one difference. The medical station? That place hasn't been used in years. In times like these, what doctor's gonna stick around to treat people? For small stuff, you use the painkillers Babylonia sends. For the big stuff, well, you just don't get help anymore. Do you know someone named Melano? Who? She must have wiped their memories of her, right? Like they feel nothing when they hear the name. The conservation area supervisor appeared to be racking her brain for some clue. Never heard of her. There's no woman by that name here. But how do you know Melano's a woman? Well, it sounded like a woman's name, doesn't it? What man would be called that? Is she someone Babylonia's looking for? I can keep an eye out if you want. Yeah, what about her tent? Three, you move on. You have to take you past Melano's tent. That stands silent and hollow, already gathering a heavy shroud of dust. What? What, does she just... What? Well, then again, it does kind of feel like... What? I'm so confused. Central Plaza, cooking pots are being set up for the evening meal. Commandant, Babylonia has responded. The transport will arrive at the nearest landing point in 30 minutes. It seems our earlier communication issues were also due to interference from their side. Oh. Someone was blocking our signal. Alright. Send it to transport now. Conservation area seems normal now. Melano must have used Icing's power to forcibly manipulate everyone's minds here. Ah, okay, so it's like they would think it's normal for them to live here, but originally no one even knew about them. Now that Melano's gone, Icing's power has gradually faded, allowing the conservation area residents to naturally return to their normal lives. By the same logic, Colm LeBrant's infiltration of Babylonia must have been due to Melano's influence as well. Must return Babylonia immediately and deliver the news. Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. He was manipulated to have certain information in his mind, but it's like he doesn't really know what the information really means. It could just be like a fake memory or such, with that illusion. Leaving so soon? You're sure you won't stay for dinner? Thank you, but we really can't. Transport is on a tight schedule. Well, if you must. It's a shame. We so rarely get our hands on meat around here. Supervisor stands at a short distance, watches you two board the transport. As the transport pulls up, Liv feels the compulsion to glance down. In that moment, the entire conservation area falls still. Every resident has halted their work, faces turn upward in silent unison toward the departing craft. What? Oh, come on! She blinks and the moment shatters. Now she sees the cheerful, bustling scene again. Campfires cracking as two children squabble over who gets the extra bite of meat. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This whole area was an illusion? Or maybe it's just her messing with her mind again. Liv, what's wrong? It's nothing, Commandant. Doubting her own optics, she pulls up her internal logs. But her memory storage has no record of the haunting collective gaze. Perhaps it's just the issue with my visual module. I've already contacted the Science Council. We'll get your frame rechecked as soon as we return. Alright. She She smiles with a nod and gazes once more at Conservation Area 368. The first lights of evening glow within the conservation area. Damn, this is a really spooky and chilling story. Like, seriously, what the fuck? This is crazy. Outside its bounds, Aisling runs on. She's left the mine far behind, from dissolving until she's nearly a gust of wind, drop of rain, a flash of lightning. She races forward without a backward glance, destination certain. Yet her wheel of fortune, right? But who is that? Her memory's flawless, an unbroken reel from the moment of her birth until now. She remembers the faint distant call, the moment a boundary shattered and her consciousness plunged into the mind's depths. There it was cradled by minerals and slowly took form. She must have a mother. The voice that called her into this world must belong to her mother. But who is her mother? It was in the egg that she first heard the mechanoid, the nurturer's voice. Aisling, if you can come back, I'll give you everything. Anything you want. Anything I can get for you. Please, be my child again. I'll give you all my love. She heard it. She was born. But the mechanoid was not her mother. The mother who had called her into being. Oh, so someone else did. Could it be them? The people Ishmael's talking about? Maono named her Aisling and kept her close. Maono said children need family, and so wove a massive web around the conservation area, forcing its human inhabitants to play a part. Oh, right, because this was a new one, right? A new Aisling? Maono said children need parents, and so selected that couple to stand in as hers. Aisling watched it all. Maono was kind. She was capable. But she was not her mother. Aisling had come into this world to find her true mother, to fulfill her mission. Ah, great. Don't tell me she's like part of Cradle? Or Agent Zero? So, what is your mission? How can I help you? I don't know. When they appear, I'll be able to sense them. And then she sensed it, the sound of tender sprouts breaking through the soil. How is this possible? She hasn't done anything yet. It shouldn't be appearing now. Have they appeared? Where? There. Lifted her head, gazing at the boundless sky. On Babylonia. What is that place? It's alright. Don't worry about it. Anything you want. Anything I can get for you. I will find a way for you to see Babylonia, my child. She pressed a gentle kiss to Isaac's head. Ah, I see. The data set. No, it has to be, right? It has to be them. The people that Ishmael is talking about. Because again, it's like, when it came to the 0-point reactor that ended up unleashing the punishing virus, it was because of, like, humanity attempting to reach heights that they weren't ready for, right? So could it be the same? The more we reveal of Dominic's true technology, of the data set, of technology that should be forbidden for us in our time period, they'll send more deterrents to stand in our way? So maybe they send Aisling as the next, right? Because Cradle failed, Agent Zero failed. What's next? And we're still advancing towards that point. Someone's trying to stop us. At least I think. I know established contact with a mechanoid called Wheel of Fortune striking a deal. But before their pact was sealed, a new movement started. Ah, okay. So that's probably how they knew to how to get to Babylonia. Because again, it's like, with how limited their information is, there's no way they would have known. A construct from Babylonia. That one named Liv who just entered the conservation area? Yes. I want her. She will be mine. She'll obey me. She'll belong to me. Ah, okay, yeah, because what she saw from the spider. She is the mother I have chosen. I will make her, and my mind truly mine. I see. A small gray smile on his lips as she gathered the folds of her dress. Anything you want. Anything I can give you. My child. My iceling. I seen trudges through the snowfields, bizarre mechanoid shadowing her every step. So, have you made your decision? She can feel the changes in them. Perhaps catalyzed by the mind's minerals or some other reason, it has already begun taking root within Liv's mind. Ah, yeah, the thing she left behind. This isn't a good sign. This thing should belong to her. Oh. Maybe a signal from them? Perhaps. But she also glimpsed something else in Liv's mind. Where exactly is consciousness stored? Fundamental theory of concept research states that mind is able to house human consciousness. Ah, great. Damn, so just as Liv has taken something from her, she's able to connect to Liv in some manner. Scholars at FOS have since conducted numerous experiments and calculations in an attempt to determine its precise operational principles. FOS Military College Institute of Military Medicine, Mind Experiment Data File Number. What substance houses the mind? Scholars at FOS delved into this subject extensively. They discovered that FOS. What is that place? Oh, it's Babylonia. A wonderful place that is. Any ideas? I'd love to stir up some trouble for those arrogant sky dwellers. Her gaze lifts, fixed on the boundless sky. Can we make FOS fall? Oh, now that is a brilliant idea. The timing's perfect. Melina already asked me to do this. A while back, I smuggled out a bunch of supplies from Aerospace City in our gear army. And now, with your power in the mix, it's absolutely perfect. Oh, I see. From Aerospace... The Hanying chapter, right? Oh my god. Then let's bring FOS down, says Iceland. Ooh, that is spooky. Wow. Okay. Shit. She scares me now. Damn. She's like a whole new cradle. Tree of Life. Blindingly bright neon lights flickered across the horizon, while below sewage mingled with the endless downpour of rain. Still remembers that dark and damp golden age. Hassan? In that world, the poor were deemed unworthy of sunlight, unworthy of freedom. Even fresh air was labeled a luxury item and sold in floating display windows. Oh, this song again. As much as I like it, it gets copyrighted at times. Pisses me off, too. Okay, good, it's gone. Jeez. The world government gradually took shape. Hello, I'm Triller. Yes, my boy Triller. You must be Hassan. People have been talking about you. Such a promising young man. But a new position means new expectations. Do you accept that you will be walking a path that demands both wisdom and discretion? I do. Maybe Hassan will tell us about like this evolution stuff, right? What connects our friends. With the ignited zero-point reactor, the punishing virus erupted like a geyser, rapidly spreading across the entire world. Sir, are you saying that the punishing virus is far worse than we thought? This is the world government's highest level secret. Under no circumstances can it be linked to the outside world. I'll give you a new identity. After that. Understood. I'll join the task force and search the Gaia Elephant Squad Commandant. Carl. Is that a new person? Command these children will return to Earth. I'm just doing it in my neutral voice because I don't know who it is. During the middle of the post-pandemic age, Wave after wave of constructs sacrificed themselves on the surface battlefields. While the Punished fires erupted from the zero-point reactor, ended the Golden Age and marked the beginning of the Pandemic Age. It's still not time yet. The military casualty statistics have already reached staggering numbers. It's still not the time yet. Some things cannot be stopped once set in motion. You know how it ended last time. Humans back then couldn't control that kind of technology. But now, even now, we still can't. Even during the Golden Age, when human civilization was at the absolute pinnacle, but the world government and science council decided to seal away this technology. In this era, I cannot and will not gamble with the nature of humanity. The time is yet to come. I'd rather better burn these lies than risk the future of our entire civilization. You better be damn sure this is really your so-called best option. They stormed out of the room. Ah. Okay. This probably does tie into that other thing though, right? Because again, he's like, you'll have to pick a side regarding like how you view how humanity will live on in the future, right? Both myself and Liv will have to make that decision later on. This has to tie into that in the data set, right? Because again, the more we learn about it, will probably get us back to the same situation with the zero-point reactor, right? Information, technology, powers that be that are far greater than what we're capable of handling. Because, I mean, to be fair, I understand, because if that is the case of what Hassan's afraid of, I understand why it's like, he can't just launch every new idea out in the open like that, because what happens if it doubles up the punishing? What if it creates something worse? What if it just destroys the planet? Then what? There's nothing left to fight for then. I see. That's probably why he's like, we can't risk the dataset being known to other people, right? Because if we do, more people will try it. People like Kurino. They'll try many different ways, regardless of the nature of their experiments. And in doing so, could rapidly increase the development and the production of the type of technology humanity attempted to do with the zero-point reactor. That must be what Hassan's like trying to stop. That's probably also why he's against Kurino's way of doing things, because again, it's doing it without the means, without the permission, and without the consequences, or without thinking about those. Because of dang, Phantom Ink dropped deep in Hassan's eye socket, yanking him from his long reverie. Before him, his terminal glows. The top of the message queue sits a notice from the Science Council. Opposite it, an Asimov's private channel materializes on the screen. You got a report for me? Alright. We detected a new signal from Liv's mind. A waveform is highly chaotic. However, it shares several fragmented frequency bands with the dataset used by Liv's frame. It is not a component of the punishing virus. It maintains a parasitic relationship with it. There's a probability it correlates with that dataset we've uncovered. Ah, so again, it's like maybe Dominic's own secret experiments that he was conducting? Because who's to say like Dominic's a researcher with that technology, tried to develop it too soon for the world, and that's what unleashed the punishing. The Fallow Tree of Osea. Of course. Oh, what? Oh, is this gonna get into like some imaginary tree stuff like we did in Honkai Impact 3rd, where it's like Alicia was born and detached from it and then sent to the real world? That's a long, heavy sigh. How long has it been since he last heard those words? He can't even remember anymore. So you finally said it out loud. But I never interfered with the Grey Raven Commandant's personal actions. Yet you have consistently obstructed my private research into this matter. While the World Government and Science Council's decisions on this are classified, the suspension of all Mind Core technology research does represent a universal consensus. Universal? Yes, universal, including all the people on the surface, Kowloon, the Transatlantic Economic Community, and even those organizations that never operate publicly. They all participate in the joint decision. A joint decision? What about Dominic? Ah, that's it, isn't it? He was the exception to the rule. Maybe one day, I'll tell you all the answers. No, Hassan, come on, man. Give me the answers. I want the answers. I need to know the truth. I mean, silent at first. Is this gonna be like a... It has to be, right? Because it's like how alchemists try to, like, uncover the Philosopher's Stone, or people talk about the Akashic Records. It's like the true, undeniable, like, center of all of the source of, like, energy or magic and such. Did maybe Dominic try to research that, and that's why maybe he needed the 0-point reactor in order to reach that, the so-called philo tree of Osea. And that's where the data set comes in, because, like, that's a piece of the puzzle that will create the grand picture to lead us to the philo tree. And that day may be closer than you think. As my offers no further response, decisively ended the call. Damn! Hasn't keeping secrets from me, but like that. I mean, to be fair, it's on such a grand scale, it could shake the foundations of everything we've known. Because again, it's like, we're not supposed to know about, like, the mind too much and all their mysteries and the Ember devices. So it probably also comes back to that as well, knowing the full inner machinations of it. As he gazes at the viewpoint at the stars, falling silent in the boundless cosmos. Distant light summons the memory of that night again when the fires of war raged. And so it begins, the Reconquista age. But now, an urgent message flashes on its terminal. When he reads it, he drags the file into the shredder folder, snatches its code, and strikes out. Ooh, what was the file? Was it my report? Or was it from someone else? Babylonian Residential. Oh! What do you mean Colm LeBrant is dead? What? He's dead! How many times do I tell you to keep an eye on him? We never left his side for a moment. There wasn't anything lethal in his room either, but... Inside the room lies the human who has obtained Babylonian residency status through the philo tree lead, now accidentally deceased. What? He's lying face down on the floor without any visible injuries. What's that? Froze his brow, fixing a tiny black spot to the side of the man's head. Weird. That wasn't there when we checked his body earlier. Crouched down, meticulously collects the object. Is this a mechanical spider? Oh! Wait. Is the spider not Melanos? Could it be them? Or could it be the corporation? Oh my god. Someone else is turning the gears now. Or could it be Wheel of Fortune? That's impossible. We didn't find anything like that on him during our inspection. The sky suddenly darkens as piercing alarms play through Babylonia. Warning. Orbital high fluctuation -3. What? They're doing their plan now? Warning. High concentration of punishing virus detected. Something violently crashes against Babylonia's outer defense. How is this possible? Consult the insanity warnings at all. Warning. Babylonia's main propulsion engines have been locked down. Please proceed immediately to the nearest evacuation vessel. Commander, please evacuate with us. There's his eyes staring at a pitch black void beyond the skyline. Is this the result you wanted? What? What is happening? Like a dying Leviathan, the massive Babylonia falls through the void. On its bridge, darkness has swallowed the last of the light. The final engine's exhaust flame gutters and fades into the endless night. Nah, this can't be another failed future, right? In its wake, panic erupts. A pair of alarms and a tide of terror now sweep through every corner of Babylonia. Is this the spaceport explosion all over again? Doesn't seem so. The flow of the punishing virus. I think it's heading straight for FOS. FOS? What's even here besides a bunch of new recruits? You don't mean the stuff at the Institute of Military Medicine? Oh, what? Wait, are you telling me the Institute of Military Medicine is that research division that Dominic opened up? No way. Notify the President. Activate emergency protocols. It can't be that bad, can it? It's open house day. There are still hundreds of people out there. There's no time. The abandoned instructor strides toward the central buildings at FOS College. Oh my god. In a FOS College where my career began. No way. Piercing terminal alarm shatters the silence of the secret transatlantic bunker. Oh. At her terminal, the woman meets a brief intelligence report. Her eyes darkening. A mild intrigued, she brushes a strand of disheveled hair from her face. Babylonia is crashing down. Is it confirmed? Well, looks like it's almost our time to take the stage, sister. What? No! No! Don't you dare! Don't you dare leave me on such a cliffhanger! Dude, this is like the whole thing with Teddy all over again. We heard chapter when we looked through the Dominic's dataset and everything went to shit. No! You can't tell me that's how it ends. No, come on. Fucking bullshit! Fuck you! No! No, you can't be serious, bro. That's it? No! Dude, I want the next chapter! What happened? Dude, who are these people? The Wheel of Fortune? The corporation? Whoever this woman is talking about her sister? What's going on? Dude, what is happening right now? And Babylon is actually falling. And we don't know who the Dark Spiders are from. I thought it was Melanos. Are they not? Because Melano shouldn't know anything about the Philo tree. And it's like, he supposedly has evidence of it? Well, I guess because of evolution in the mind, but... Dude! Again, I have to say, once again, Girl Games, you've done an amazing job with a cliffhanger of an ending to a chapter. Because, god damn it, I want the chapter now! Are you fucking kidding me? No! And I still have so many questions. We didn't even solve who exactly, or what exactly Iceling is. Again, I'm assuming she was sent by them. The people observing the world, or the ones in charge that Ishmael serves under. But it's like, come on! You need to give us more! Again, I'm assuming it's like the reason they act is because now the dataset moves along to technology that shouldn't be in human hands, or at least not yet. Just like the zero-point reactor from Dominic. But basically, at this point, because of the dataset's existence, it's like, oh shit, someone's pulling a Dominic on us again. Time to send another security to stop them. That's what I'm assuming is the case. Because like since Cradle failed, now Iceling is the next. But damn, I feel so bad for Melano though, because again, it's like she just wanted to love a child, and this is what happened. So sad. Also, poor original Iceling though too, because again, it's like she didn't have anywhere. It's like, dude, the parents didn't have to fucking abandon her, you know? Because like I said, it's like they could have given her back to Melano. They could have asked to find another family for her, but again, by that point, I guess they really couldn't, right? Because then it's like, oh, it's like, then why did you keep her? It's like, oh, so then we could get the extra supplies and stuff that they bring because of her, right? Because I guess maybe that's it, but it's like, dude, that's fucking bullshit, man. Like, people could be a bitch sometimes. They could be assholes. Fuck. But dude, that whole revelation, the Philo tree. Dude, come on. I want the chapter right now. Are you serious? I have to wait like probably another month? Or until next year? For the next chapter? Fuck you. Or if anything, it probably won't even be the next story chapter. It'll probably be more floating records again. Which I will hate if they do that. If you're gonna at least do that, at least give me another story chapter too, because I want to know. I want to know right now. Are you serious? That sucks, man. They gotta block me, bro. I can't believe this. It was something so good. It was getting so awesome, so mysterious. But yeah, I have to say, again, this was definitely a slow burner of a chapter. I'm not gonna lie. It definitely took way too long to really do anything. But I mean, to be fair, and I am being fair here, they did make up for it in like the second half. I will say this whole illusion thing with Liv, it did flesh out like what they were intending to do with like trying to trap her in this illusion. so then they could, so Aisling could slowly seep into and control her mind. So it's like, I'm fine with that, you know? It's like, I get it, it's the process. But I feel like you could have, like, cut it into, like, 2 parts instead of, like, maybe 4 or 5, you know? I'm just saying for that part. And like I said, and I predicted, at least 4 or 5 action parts in the story. And I fucking called it, bro. I called it. I'm glad it wasn't the minimum of 3. Because again, it's like, they did a good job with the whole exploration, us going through lasers, the fold jumps, looking at the records and everything. And then the battle with her was really cool as well. But damn, dude, I want to know the answers now. Like, I really do. And again, it's like, can we fully trust that Rodent Squad hasn't already, like, been compromised by this point? Like, they could still be, like, kind of under control of Aisling and such? Because again, it's like, but then again, I guess it's more Wheel of Fortune who somehow has access to a corrupt Gestalt and then, like, let Babylonia fall. But dude, how many times are they gonna try to go with the same plan of making Babylonia fall, you know? Just do a fucking air raid. Come on. Make it crazy sci-fi where we have to use, like, airships to fight and everything, or spaceships. But people just love making a giant, like, society in space fall onto Earth. But damn, this is crazy. But yeah, like I said, the latter half of the chapter carried. It carried. The exploration, the unease, and the wariness. And again, I like the plot where it was like, it was Aisling and Melino, but it was really Aisling. And it wasn't so much that Melino was evil, but it's just that she just tried to fulfill the love that she wanted to give the original Aisling the first time around, but just wasn't able to. It is a tragic story, but it did kind of hit. It hurt. It definitely hurt. But it was good writing. It really was. I liked it. But dude, the Tree of Life though? What the hell? What is this? Are we really pulling some cross Honkai and Pector kind of storytelling right now? Because I will be impressed if they do. Because especially with like this whole thing about technology and not just like about space and aliens and stuff like of Honkai, you know? So it's like, I will be impressed if it's kind of like going in that direction, but just different with the whole like sci-fi-esque aspect of it. But yeah, like I said, the latter half carried. I have a much better impression of it now than I did before. Because like I said, when you went through like the whole first half of the story, let's see, how many parts did you actually do anything in? Okay, let's see. There were like 2 parts. Yeah, because there was part 4, and then... yeah, and then part 12. That was all the action I did up to the 2 streams. And then, in this one stream, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. It's like, it was actually very entertaining to see and stuff. It's like, we had more chances to use Live Limpidity, which is what I wanted. So, I will definitely give this a 9, honestly. Because, like I said, it had the mystery, it had the illusion, it definitely told the story in a very interesting way. And, again, another amazing cliffhanger. Like, seriously, are we even surprised by how many, like, amazing cliffhangers where it's like, I want more, I want to see what's next? Because they just do a damn good job at it. But I definitely would have liked a bit more of, like, cutscene stuff. Like, to actually see. Like, the thing that they did with, like, Liv, when she finally confronted Melino at the end and everything. That was pretty cool. So it's like, I wish we have a bit more of that. Like, at least maybe 1 or 2 more of those added up to this in the next chapter. Because I feel like we're going to have some heated moments next time. Like, seriously. And again, I hope it's main chapter that they release next time. Because I got to know what's going on next. Don't you dare give me just only a floating record or 2. I need main story, bro. I need to know what's going on. But considering the next characters that are coming up, it's like, they probably will be a focus of floating records, because I don't know how they would tie into main story. I mean, if they can, then by all means, go right ahead. They've done a good job of it for the most part, so yeah. Damn. But overall, a pretty good chapter overall, because again, it dealt with Liv's worries and stuff, like not having the power to say commanded and everything at times. And sometimes just being short of it. and her own doubts. So it really did a much better job of like kind of highlighting that stuff as well. And I really am glad because again, Liv needed a chapter, bro. After the amazingness that we had from Sparla Chronos, and then for Lucia's chapter, Liv definitely needed this. And hopefully she stays with the limpidity frame for sure. But again, it's like now we have a whole bunch of mysteries we need to know. Like, can we really like trust Dominic with like all his stuff going forward? Because if the data set already causes this much trouble for us now, what happens when we unlock more secrets from him, or more of his research that he's been hiding from the world? Like, it's honestly like it could be anything by this point, or it could literally like, okay, now someone's gonna try to nuke the world or something. But yeah, very intriguing chapter. I did like it, and again, I feel like they handled the horror aspect, or not necessarily horror, but it definitely had a much better scary aspect in this chapter compared to the Bianca Stigmata frame. And no, I'm not only comparing it because it was kind of one of the more weaker chapters in PGR. It's just because they tried to go with the whole scary thing, but the whole thing with the Phantom Tracer and stuff like that, it's like I didn't really like chalk it up to like a good way of like presenting that kind of atmosphere and environment and setting. So that's why it's like comparing both that attempted to do it, this one was much better. So good on you, girl. But again, not to say that Bianca's was bad or anything, the initial one, but it's like, to be fair, it's like that was earlier in the game, so they still had room for improvement, so I will at least allow them that. But they clearly learned, and they had a much better chapter here, where nightmares dwell. And seriously, what a title drop for this whole section, because seriously, it was like a whole fucking nightmare. Like, it wasn't as terrifying as the Cradle of Deep Blue. Like, that was like, ugh. That will still always give me chills. But this is definitely a close second, or tied with it, most likely. But anyway, that's gonna be the end of Stream for today. I know. I could do what's it called? What is it? Shit, this stuff's happening because it's like, it's the next day. Yeah, I would do the fights, like the Death's Net thing, but honestly, it is like 1 o'clock in the morning right now. Gotta sleep, because I gotta go to work later on in the day, in the afternoon, so I'd rather get a good amount of rest. I'll see if I probably will come back for Punishing Grey Raven, because there is still a floating record I would like to do. What's the one? I think it was Yada's floating record. Yeah. I still have to do a Crescent Sun. And let's see, Woven Prologue as well, but I probably will try to put a focus on Crescent Sun at some point. I can't say I'll do it immediately, because again, we are getting the Wolverine Waves update later tonight at noon or something. So it probably won't be anytime soon. Wait, let me see. How many days do I actually have for this? I need to know. Until the 8th. Okay, I can see if maybe I can at least do a stream or two of this. Or a stream or two of a Crescent Sun and add in Death's Net. Because I can try to do like the initial parts, because it's always like just the beginning of the fight. And then I can leave the extra ones probably for later, when I do a Crescent Sun. So then that can just be like extra stuff to put in there, you know? Because yeah, I'd like to go through that whole fight again, because that was really cool. Plus, it will give me time to level up my Live Limpidity, or not level up, but gear up with like the echoes and all that other stuff. But yeah, this will definitely be the next thing I try to tackle. It's 19 parts, so it probably shouldn't be as long, but we'll see. Again, I really am interested in this because of like the Yuka Cell Tournament enemy. Is like, I want to know how that actually comes about. And it's like, I actually want to learn more about Yada, considering it's like she's been referenced at times in PGR, but like we don't actually see her in action, so it'll be pretty cool. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the stream for tonight. Like I said, later on today, probably at like the evening, at least my time, I will stream Wuthering Waves' next part, and hopefully we'll get to see what exactly Chisa's all about, and the new area. I'm honestly surprised we're getting a new area right now, right? Because isn't it still like a 2-point-something update, or is it 3.0 already? I don't think it's 3.0, but if it's still 2-point-something, I'm honestly surprised they're not like waiting, you know? I mean, I know we're saying goodbye to Renacita and everything, but it's like, I'm honestly kind of surprised that they're just like putting that right off the bat. I mean, good on them, but it's like usually you start with that arc and then like later on, unless it's just like a one-off kind of chapter. It's like we're dealing with those problems in just that one time. But it's like I doubt they do all that work just for that one chapter or for the one update, you know? But I'll be interested in the way they kind of like try to frame it and then like put our expectations for later, because again, to like to then have to extend it for so long after that. And we only know they're like Chisa and bullying in the update. I wonder what they'd have for later on. I'd be very interested to see what they can pull off of that. And again, I'm gonna be very excited for whenever they get the next story chapter out for this. I'm seriously gonna be hyped for it. And y'all know, once we get to it, we will definitely be streaming that. But anyway, like I said, I hope you guys did enjoy the stream for tonight. If you guys did and you're not already following the channel, please make sure to leave a follow. Much appreciated. Check my YouTube channel, I posted the VODs. Subscribe to as well. Join Discord, you got guys not ready. Links to all those are on the channel. Let's see. Like I said, on Friday, I will see about going with a Duet Night Abyss, because that'll probably be most likely the case, because I want to continue with that story as well, since I left it off at a good point where it's like I want to continue playing, but I just didn't have the time. So maybe I'll go with that. If not, maybe I'll do something else. Oh damn it, that's right, I still have to do stuff for Honkai Impact 3. But then again, I guess I can just let that collect until I get like a couple more story parts, because again, it's like I sometimes hate doing like where I'm just there just for the one-off. It's like sometimes Honkai Impact 3 can just be like so much dialogue and not like enough interesting combat, so I may have to think about that. Oh yeah, we still have to kind of finish Honkai Star Rail, because supposedly like the story isn't over, even though we technically defeated Lygus in the False Iron Tomb, but yeah, it's like obviously not that simple way, just are. But yeah, anyway, this has been Xanthos Vice. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I'll see you guys next time. We're out.
指揮官、育てていた果物が実りました。たくさん取ってきたので、よければ。え、顔に土が？収穫に夢中で気づきませんでした。取れましたか、指揮官？